Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rushing, please. Stay calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Productions. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
Salute. You already know what time it is, man. It's NBA Finals time, man. Game 7 from Paycom Arena in Oklahoma City, man. Home of the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's Game 7. Thunder versus Pacers, man. The winner of this game will be the first championship for either team. Either it's going to be the visiting Indiana Pacers or it's going to be the home team, Oklahoma City Thunder, winning their first NBA championship, man. I thought the Thunder was going to win it in 6, but hey, here comes the Pacers, man, pushed into a Game 7, man. So it's going to be exciting, man, tonight, man, on the Aboriginal Sports Network, courtesy of the Man-Cave podcast, man. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button for the Man-Cave podcast, Aboriginal Sports Network, and my co-host, Big Pat Sports Talk. He'll be on in a second. Man, like I said, thank you guys, man, for tapping in this live stream. Let's get ready for Game 7. It's about to tip off in a couple of minutes, man. And speaking of my co-host, here he is, man. Big Pat, what's good, bro?
Salute, what's going on, bro?
Oh, man. I just thought the Thunder wasted a golden opportunity, man, to close out this series in 6 with a hurt Tyrese Haliburton at Indianapolis, and they couldn't do it. And I think they thought they could come home and just close out this series. They may be able to, but hey, history shows, man, it's not always favorable to the home team, man. You had a time to win the championship. You should have won it because you just never know what's going to happen in Game 7, man. Somebody could go crazy on the other team, and you can lose on your home court. They could be celebrating on your home court, which is the worst feeling in the world, to have somebody celebrating a championship on your home court in a game that you could win, should win. And you better win this game tonight, man. You know, so what would be the keys for Oklahoma City if they want to win their first NBA championship, man, if they want to win this Game 7?
Come out attacking. You can't hold back in this game. They have to attack, and they can't settle for jump shots. They have to get to the rim and get to the free throw line.
Yeah, and I think for this game, man, hey, the star's going to have to show up. No more hiding, man. You got, like I said, we keep saying, I have yet to see Chet Holmgren with a signature game in this series, in this whole playoff, man. If this is the time for it to happen right now. You know, no way about it, man. If you want to win a championship, Chet, put your name on the the Legends, however you say it, man, to get this thing done and win this game for your team, man, because you got to win this championship. Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, and SGA have to have big games for the Thunder, as well as their bench has to come to play in this game if they want to hoist that Larry O'Brien trophy up, man. And I want to shout out to the chat. G Money, what's good? Salute. Mets, what's good? Salute. RC, what's good? You already know what's up, man. It's a sudden death Game 7, man. You know what I'm saying? So Luke and Dortz, hey, you can't hide in this game. You gotta shoot. You gotta come to play in this game. I don't want to see, like I said, Dortz and these other guys got to come to play for Indiana. Hey, Nembhard, Neesmith, those guys showed up in Game 6, man. Can they show up again? Because they're going to need it. And Miles Turner had a quiet game. And Miles Turner haven't even have a signature game yet. If he has a signature game.
Oh, it could be a problem.
Man, like I said, that's the intrigue of this game right here, though, is the winner of this game will win their first NBA championship, man. Who will it be? Will it be Oklahoma City Thunder or will it be the Indiana Pacers? And if the Thunder do win the championship, they're going to do something that Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, and Serge Ibaka could not do, which is bring a championship to Oklahoma City on that
Yep.
stacked OKC team.
Is history going to repeat itself, or history is going to be made?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, RC, we say, yeah, it's do or die tonight, man. It's a do or die. Hey, ain't no more games after this, man. You got to leave it all out on the court, so it ain't no more
Yep.
game after this. So if you're gonna have your best game, you better have your best game tonight. And like I said, for OKC, Chet Holmgren, I'm gonna need you to step up. Jalen Williams, you had the big 40-point game, you had a signature game already, but hey, they're gonna need another signature game in this game tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, the winner of this, that's it. The season is over. It's either gonna be a winner or it's gonna be a loser tonight, and that's it, man. Somebody's gonna be smiling, and the other team is gonna be crying. So about to tip off in a few for the Pacers, man. That bench has been real solid all playoff long, man. With Obi Toppin, Mathurin, and the big man off the bench, TJ McConnell has been the difference maker in this series, man. TJ McConnell has been going crazy. About to jump it up. Miles Turner will go up against Chet Holmgren. Man, we'll see what the pressure is going to be on, man. OKC, this is your first time here. You know what I'm saying? We'll see if these young guys could step up and take the pressure on and see what happens and see how they come out, man. At home, you get all the advantage right now. You're playing at home in front of the home crowd. You know, the crowd is giving you something to cheer about, man. You got to give them something to cheer about, man. They're doing their part. Now let's see if you can do your part.
Yep.
Tyrone, what's good? What's good? Salute, salute. This is it. Do or die game right here. Anything that happens after this game, this is the end of the NBA season. Tonight will be the end of the NBA season, man. It's been a long 8 months, man. NBA season's a long season, 8 months. We'll see who will win the tip off, and let's see how they start off. Like I said, it's going to be Holmgren against Miles, center court. And for the starting lineups, they're going to have the Twin Towers in there. Holmgren and Hartenstein will start for OKC, along with Jalen Williams, Luke and Dortz, and SGA and Haliburton. And the Pacers win the tap. Haliburton with the ball over to Siakam. Siakam with the ball over to Nembhard. Nembhard at the top of the key around the Miles Turner screen. Nembhard in the lane, fall away, jump shot up and good. And the Pacers strike first blood up 2-0.
Okay, here we go.
Jalen Williams inbounds to Dortz. Dortz with the ball across the timeline, guarded by Haliburton. Back to Williams. Williams around the Hartenstein screen. Williams with the ball at the top of the key, down the lane. Fall away jump shot is blocked by Neesmith, and here comes the Pacers. Over to Nembhard. Nembhard with the ball over to Haliburton. Back to Nembhard. Nembhard in the lane. I thought he was going to take it, but he passed in the corner to Miles Turner. Out to Haliburton. Fakes the three. His three-point shot is up. No good, but he is fouled. But it looked like it was foul on the floor. But Nembhard,
Yeah.
a layup, man. You got to take
Right.
it. Man, I don't know what these guys go in the lane and then throw the ball like
All they want to do is shoot threes, bro.
that was a golden
That's
opportunity to
crazy.
get fouled. All right, the Pacers with the ball now, and there it is. Miles Turner with a three-point shot from the elbow, no good. Rebounded by Holmgren over to Dortz. Dortz with the ball over to Hartenstein to SGA. SGA around the Hartenstein screen. SGA in the lane pushes off. Fall away jump shot is good, and we're tied at 2.
Man,
Pacers,
they got it.
that's a series that they got to look at in the offseason, bro.
Year, man. Good grief.
You see
Bring
that
the
too
hand
much,
check
man.
back or take that away.
All right,
That is
Pacers with the
ridiculous.
ball. Siakam with a three-point from the elbow, and that's good. And Siakam starting off hot. 5-2 Pacers. All right. Thunder inbounds to Williams. Williams with the ball. Williams at the top of the key, guarded by Neesmith. Williams looking in the corner to SGA. SGA down the lane, guarded by Nembhard. Pushes off again. Keeps pushing off. And he has nowhere to go. And the ball is slapped out, but to get back to SGA with 2 seconds left to go, he's going to have to take a wild shot. That is no good. Rebounded. Man, it looked like a foul right there. And they call a foul on Holmgren on Siakam on the rebound.
Yep.
Wow. I don't even know SGA. You got a height advantage over Nembhard. Even if you get in the lane, just shoot over the dude. You ain't even got a pump fake. Just shoot over the dude. You're taller than the guy.
Exactly. Post games a week, man.
Yeah, man. All right, Pacers with the ball. Turner with the ball over to Haliburton, up 5-2 over to Nemhart. And it looked like Neesmith went down, no call. Nemhart in the lane against Holmgren, pushes up and
Oh,
is blocked by Holmgren. Over to Siakam in the corner, guarded by Williams. Siakam fall away jump shot is no good. Air ball rebounded by SGA, and here comes the Thunder. Down 3,
oh, that
9:50
was a
left to go, early
terrible
first
shot.
quarter. I know SGA down the lane. Shot is up, no good, but he is fouled by Neesmith.
Yeah, you gotta get in the lane. Gotta get to the free throw line, man.
And Neesmith saying, "What? Foul on me?" So it looked like they're gonna
Gotta get
take
to
it
the
out.
free throw line if they want to win this game.
Yeah, draw some fouls, man. Draw fouls. Don't bail people out. Draw fouls. All right. SGA to inbound the ball. Looking. Finds Williams. Williams with the ball guarded by Neesmith around the Hartenstein screen. Williams out to SGA at the elbow guarded by Nemhart. SGA down the lane. Fall away jump shot from the corner is good. 5-4. All right, Pacers inbounds. Turner over to Haliburton. Haliburton to Nemhart. Nemhart over to Haliburton around the Turner screen. Haliburton at the top of the key, guarded by Hartenstein. Down the lane, lays it up and is blocked by SGA. Over to Heb Holmgren, back to SGA, and here comes the Thunder. Good block by SGA around the Hartenstein screen. And he almost falls out of bounds, but gets to Hartenstein. Hartenstein down the lane against Turner. Out to Williams. Williams with the ball in the corner, guarded by Neesmith. Williams looking, finds Holmgren in the lane, guarded by Siakam, spins, turnaround, jump shot is up and rolls in. And the Thunder go back up 6-5.
See, that's a good post move right there.
Right. That's what you got to do.
They got to work on that, man. I mean, a whole league.
But yeah. All right, the Pacers with the ball now. Haliburton with the ball at the top of the key, guarded by Dortz, throws in the corner to Miles Turner, fakes the three-point shot. Turner in the lane, throws back out to Siakam, out to Haliburton, wide open three-point shot from the top, and it's good. And Pacers go up 8-5, 8-6.
They're hitting 3-point shots.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's gonna be tough.
OKC with the ball now. Williams over to Holmgren, back to Williams, over to Holmgren, guarded by Siakam at the top of the key, back to Williams. Had nowhere to go. Williams around a Holmgren screen. Williams down the lane on Siakam. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by the Pacers. Nemhart, and here comes the Pacers. Nemhart with the ball over to Haliburton. Another three-point shot from the logo, and it's good. 11-6 Pacers. Uh-oh. It's starting out high. And here comes the Thunder with the ball now. Williams with the ball at the top of the key over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein looking, throws back door to Dortz, goes up and lays it up and in. What a move by Dortz.
Dort.
11-8. Nice, up and under. All right, Pacers with the ball now. Haliburton over to Siakam. Siakam in the lane, guarded by Hartenstein, pushes off. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Holmgren over to SGA, and here comes the Thunder. SGA around the Hartenstein screen, down the lane. SGA goes up, shot is up, no good, but he is fouled by Neesmith. I didn't know when he was going to make that call, but he got fouled by Neesmith. I don't know what Rick Carlisle talking about. It's a foul.
Yeah, that's a foul. Neesmith stay foul.
Oh, Lou Dortz, nice move.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah, Siakam didn't even come over to help block that shot. He could have blocked that shot on the other side, but
Ooh, he crossed Turner.
Yes, he did. All right, SGA at the free throw line. His first free throw is good. And looks like substitution coming into game. Mathurin will check in for the Pacers, and Caruso will check into the game for the Thunder.
All right, the bench is in early.
Mm-hmm. And Neesmith, that's his second. That's why he has to go out. And the second free throw is good. And it's a one-point game, 11-10. Pacers inbounds. Mathurin inbounds to Nemhart. Nemhart with the ball, guarded by Caruso. Nemhart across the midcourt, looking at the top, over to Miles Turner at the top of the key. Turner over to Haliburton around the screen. Haliburton, another wide-open three-point shot is no good. Rebounded by Thunder had it, but Mathurin gets the ball back out to Haliburton. Another logo three-point shot is good. And Haliburton with three-pointers already, 14-10. Time out on the floor. Indiana up 14-10 early on, 6:58 left to go in the first quarter, and Haliburton has been on fire for the Pacers. 9 points of their 14.
Maybe he should be more aggressive with his 3-point shot.
Maybe they got to get out there. He said, "Y'all
That's
got to
true
get
too.
out there, get out there, man, get out there and defend." Man, we got 515 people in the building, man. Everybody hit that like and subscribe button, man, and also share it on all
Mm-hmm.
social media platforms. If you are watching on Twitter, hit the follow button to the Aboriginal Sports Network. If you are watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for the Man Cave podcast, as well as Big Pat Sports Talk and the Aboriginal Sports Network, and all the members of the Aboriginal Sports Network, man. Myself, the Man Cave podcast, Big Pat Sports Talk, Mets 2128, Unpopular Opinion Sports or NYG, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, Leaf Diggy, also TP Wade the Giant, Delay of Game, Rob, R0B, Shakes Montana. Make sure, and Ghost Dog, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man. So that way you keep informed of all what's going on, from football to basketball, wrestling, hockey, baseball, everything, man. Thank you guys for tapping in, man. Live stream game 7, do or die, curtain call for either team. We'll see if the Pacers could bring home their first championship, or will OKC have a chance to win their first championship. This is pivotal game 7. Like I said, OKC had a golden opportunity. They let slip in game 6. I don't know what they were thinking. It's like, bro, you up 3-2. You might as well just put the hammer down, man. You got to come out and leave everything out there on the court. I didn't think they played that way. I think they just played to just get a game to a game 7, which is crazy because you get blown out like that. That shows you didn't even have that killer instinct in you, man. Can't do that. And when you have that momentum and everything, you got to keep it going. You got to keep it going for situations like this. Like I said, it's early on in this game, but the Pacers are playing with a lot of confidence. Like I said, hey, in this game, everybody got to leave everything out there on the court, man. This is not the time to have the worst game of your of your basketball career, man. This is where you got to leave everything out there. You know what I'm saying? To win that championship, man, to win that first NBA championship, man. And the worst thing to do is have someone else come and celebrate a championship on your home court. So we will see what OKC will do tonight, if they're going to be able to protect the home court. But man, so far, man, Haliburton has come out on fire, man. And like I said, this was a guy that was playing with a right calf strain and all this type of stuff, an injured guy. He's playing like this. Like, these other guys got to step up and to the plate, especially on OKC. Like I said, they need the bench to come in and do some work. Caruso, Wiggins, Isaiah Joe. You know who else they bring off the bench, and they love to bring Wallace off the bench, Jason Wallace. So we'll see how he do tonight, man. Because hey, got to hit them shots, man. All it's about is making buckets. I don't care what you do. You can make all the moves in the world you want to make. If that ball don't go in the basket, it doesn't matter. And like Pat said, man, hey, drive to the basket, mid-range game, man. Short, yo, don't take these long shots, bailing these teams out, man. Don't bail them out. Yeah, you're right, RC. So this is why you don't play around and toss away games, right? You're right, man. You can't toss that game 6. That was a toss game for OKC. I don't know what they were thinking. All right, back to live action. OKC with the ball now. Hartenstein inbounds to Caruso. Caruso with the ball. Guarded by an Obi Toppin has checked into the game for the Pacers. Guarded by Toppin over to Hartenstein. Guarded by Turner at the top, at the elbow. Hartenstein with the ball over to SGA. SGA throws out the Caruso. Wide open 3-point shot from the elbow, and that's good. And that's much needed.
Much needed.
14-13. Good sign for OKC off the bench. Pacers right now 4 out of 6 from 3-point range. All right, Pacers with the ball. Nembhard with the ball, guarded by Caruso. Over to Turner. Turner over to Haliburton. Haliburton looked like he hesitated. Over to Turner on a wide open 3-point shot. No, he fakes it and comes into Nembhard. To Matherin in the corner, guarded by Caruso. Did he step out? No. And Matherin pull up 3-point shot and air ball, rebounded by Hartenstein. Good defense by Caruso.
Wow.
Over to Williams. Williams with the ball at the top of the key, guarded by Nembhard. He pushes off, but he slips on the floor. And what is it going to be? Is it going to be tie up? It's going to be a tie. I don't know what Williams slipped. Williams, what you looking around? You didn't get fouled. You didn't get fouled. You pushed off anyway.
Right. Pushed off so hard he fell.
Right. And Caruso off the bench, much needed. Needed that 3-point shot because, like I said, they're going to need everybody to come off the bench firing and hitting. And then they go into the monitor to look at, I don't know what they're looking at. Look like it was just call a jump ball.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what Williams is still talking about. All right, so they will jump it up. It'll be Williams against Nemhard. So OKC should win the tap, but we'll see. And OKC wins the tap, but they say no, you got to jump it up again because it looked like Williams was falling down. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah, it's like Williams. Nemhard is like what 6'3" or 6. Like you better get up there, man. And what are they looking at again? Now they're gonna jump it back up again. And looks like Pacers trying to get a couple guys to substitute, but they're gonna have to wait. It could be a Shepard and McConnell, and the Thunder win the tap over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein with the ball down one over to over to SGA. SGA with the ball across the timeline. SGA down the lane throws it back out to Caruso. Wide open 3-point shot from the elbow. Good again.
Okay, Caruso. He game.
16-14 OKC. Pacers quickly inbounds. Nemhard with the ball over to Haliburton to Turner. Turner over to Nemhard. Nemhard in the lane, shot is up, no good, but he's fouled by Williams.
Oh, that'd be 2 free throws.
So substitution looked like Luigi, Ben Shepherd, and what's the name would check into the game, and McConnell would check into the game.
Uh-oh.
He said McConnell comes in there bringing that energy, man. All right, Nemhard on the free throw line. His first free throw is good. Yeah, and also here comes Wallace checking into the game for the Thunder.
Oh my God. Here we go.
All right. Nemhard's second free throw is up, and it's good, and we're tied at 16. All right, Thunder inbounds. Caruso over to SGA. SGA with the ball, guarded by Nemhard. SGA at the logo. SGA looking, finds Wallace, back to SGA around the Wallace screen. Around Caruso, out of Caruso at the top of it. Caruso fakes. Caruso lays it up, no good. Rebounded by Turner. Here comes the Pacers over to Haliburton. Haliburton with the ball. Haliburton at the elbow, guarded by SGA. Haliburton still looking, finds Nemhard at the logo. Nemhard down the lane, throws it out in the corner to Obi Toppin, over to Haliburton, who slips and ball is turned over. Caruso to steal, over to SGA. SGA over to Jalen Williams for the dunk. Good pass, and Haliburton is still on the ground.
What happens when you turn over
Haliburton
the ball?
is hurt. He's hurt. It's like that right calf strain, and he is grimacing on the floor, man. Oh man, let me see this. It's like it is like, let me see. See, boom. Yep, that was all no contact. Oh,
that's Achilles. That's Achilles.
Oh my. Oh yeah, I can see when he did slow motion. Oh my God. And you know what?
That's Achilles.
You know what Haliburton said too. Like some game, he said he's gonna play. He said, and he do know that if he could play, he could hurt it even more or something like that. And this one looks like it's even more. And if it's even more, this is the end. We talking about we're in June. He's gonna miss all of next season. If this is what we think it is, if it's an Achilles,
it popped.
Oh my God, you can see it on there, man. In slow motion, you just like, oh my God.
Oh, that sucks,
man. You don't never want to see that for nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? When you're playing a game of sports, you don't want to see that, man, on either side. You know, and the whole Pacers
overcompensating for that calf.
Yep.
Popped his Achilles.
And the whole Pacers team is surrounding Haliburton on the court and all that type of stuff, man.
Oh, that sucks like hell.
Man.
Man, what's up with everybody popping their Achilles?
That's the thing in sports now, man. Is these soft tissues injuries, and from what Magic Johnson was saying was a lot of this is because of less training camp and things like that. They're not allowed. They cut down training camp real short, and even during the season, the practices are not really like that before. So these guys are just, that's where more of these injuries is coming from, man. They didn't even give them a long time for training camp and stuff because now training camp is real short than it's the preseason games.
Mm-hmm.
Because back in the day, they used to have these training camps to be for a minute. Preseason was for a minute. So before the regular season started, it was like a little bit a minute. But, now it's almost like training camp and preseason, and the regular season starts like within a week. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, man. Guys been off mostly all summer, and then they come back to our training camp, which is a short training camp. You know, they need to go back to the way it was, man. These soft tissues injuries, and this is what happened. Because back then, you remember what's the thing back then? Big injuries was what, microfracture surgeries. It's like they'll have the microfractures. Like, oh, you're like, what the heck? And
Mm-hmm.
them things took a lot out of those players. Those microfracture surgery took a lot out of those players, man.
Damn.
Oh man, this is a big blow, man.
I
Like
knew
I
that shit as
said,
soon as he fell. I knew it wasn't a calf.
right? Because I mean, at first I just thought he slipped. You know what I'm saying? And then when they came back and he was still on the ground, and I was like, oh man, that's saying they had to show the replay. I said, wow, and that was non-contact. Non-contact injury is the worst. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna take him off the court and stuff like that. Well, that means there's gonna be more McConnell, and oh, that might not be a good thing for OKC. This might fuel McConnell even more, man. But man, you never want to see that. Like I said, man, prayers up to Haliburton, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they said it's the same area he did it in Game 5 against, and same area it happened in.
Oh.
Mm. All right, back to action. Pacers with the ball now. McConnell and over to Siakam. Siakam with the ball over to Mathurin at the top of the key. Mathurin over to Shepard. Shepard at the elbow over to McConnell at the top of the key. Over to Mathurin at the elbow. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Over to McConnell. Guarded by Wallace. McConnell in the lane is double team. Shot is up. No good. Air ball, and it is a 24-second shot clock violation. Good defense by the Thunder. And there's Haliburton being helped off the court. Oh my God. You know, so when it was things like that, why they don't just have a wheelchair just on the sideline and put the player in? You know what I'm saying? It'd be that much easier instead of carrying. Just put him in a wheelchair and just put. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Don't understand. That'll be much easier. All right, shot is up and no good by OKC. Rebounded by the Pacers. McConnell over to Mathurin. Mathurin down the baseline, double team, throws back out to Siakam. Siakam guarded by Caruso in the lane. Siakam lays it up and in, and a foul. Good
And
take
one.
by
Yep.
Siakam, and one.
Pacers can still win this game. Don't get it twisted.
Oh yeah.
I think they're more aggressive when
Yeah.
Halliburton's not on the
That's,
court.
what if the Pacers still pull us off? If the Pacers still pull us off, this is
A
OKC got
huge
nobody to blame by
indictment.
themselves, and that's a
Yep.
huge indictment on OKC. Is like, bro, you got all your players that healthy. You should be pounding this team, and we'll see Siakam if he could complete the 3-point plays, averaging over 20 points a game in these playoffs, 8.3 rebounds. Good numbers by Siakam. But like I said, at the free throw line, he's been a hit or miss at the free throw line, and his free throw is up. And just like we said, it's a miss.
No good.
So rebounded by SGA, and here they come. Game is tied at 18. SGA with the ball. SGA guarded by McConnell on the baseline in the corner. SGA, a fall away jump shot is air ball, rebounded by Siakam. Come on, you bailing McConnell on a fall away jump shot?
Right, man.
All right, Pacers with the ball. Mathurin with the ball, guarded by Holmgren. Mathurin down the lane. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Caruso. Caruso over to SGA. SGA over to Kenrick Williams. Back to SGA, guarded by Shepard. SGA out to Caruso. Wide open 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Williams. Kenrick Williams over to SGA at the top of the key. Over to Wallace. Over to Caruso. Back to Wallace. Over to SGA. SGA down the lane. Free throw and shot is up and good. And Thunder go back up 20-18. That would look like an awkward shot by SGA.
I don't know why
Pacers,
people don't. He's either going to go
Pacers
to
with the
one or two
ball.
spots.
Obi Toppin, that was a tough shot. He looked like he walked anyway. It was rebounded by the Thunder. Thunder with the ball. Up 2. Guarded by McConnell at the top of the key. All by himself. And McConnell's reaching in. SGA spins, throws it out to Holmgren, fakes a 3-point shot in the lane. His shot is up and good. And there's a 4-point OKC lead 22-18. Pacers
Nice
inbounds,
look.
top end. Over to Siakam. Siakam across the half-court line. Over to McConnell. McConnell over to Shepard at the three-point line. Back to McConnell. McConnell around the Siakam screen. Over to Siakam at the free throw line. Siakam shot is up and good. Over Chet Holmgren. 22-20. And Chet Holmgren ain't doing nothing this game. He got to get going in this game, man. He can't be quiet. All right, Thunder with the ball. Caruso with the ball now. Over to Holmgren at the top of the key. Over to SGA. SGA guarded by Mathurin at the logo. SGA at the top of the key. Looking. SGA down the lane. Pushes off. Tough shot. Fall away shot. No good. Rebounded by McConnell, who scores for the rebound. And here comes the Pacers. McConnell over to Shepard. Shepard with the ball. Over to McConnell. McConnell at the top of the key. Over to Obi Toppin. Back to McConnell around the Toppin screen. McConnell guarded by Holmgren now on a switch at the elbow. And it is picked off by Caruso. Try to do a cross-court pass. Caruso with the steal. Guarded by Shepard. Caruso with the ball. Over to SGA. 1:37 left to go in the first quarter.
There.
Good defense. All right. And SGA now guarded by McConnell. Stops his dribble over to Kenrick Williams. Back to SGA. Back to Kenrick Williams at the top of the key. Kenrick Williams in the lane. Almost thought about it. Out to Casey Wallace. There's 3 seconds left to go. He's going to have to take a tough shot. And his shot is up. No good. Rebounded, and it was an air ball. But that was a tough shot. And it's like, Kenrick Williams should have took that shot in the lane.
Wallace.
Yeah, but he put Wallace in a bad spot. That shot clock running down. He should have just took the shot.
Indiana needs to keep doing what they're doing. Every time SGA gets the ball, press them. They
Get
have
the ball
no
out of his
offensive
hand.
flow. Yeah, they have no offensive flow. They wait for SGA to do something. Press
Uh-huh.
SGA, get the ball out of his hands.
And it's only a 2-point game.
Yeah.
Pacers down 2. Pacers inbound. Siakam over to McConnell. McConnell with the ball. McConnell. Fall away jump shot from the corner over Casey Wallace. No good. Rebounded by Jalen Williams. Over to Wallace. Wallace down the lane with Shepard. Throws it back out to Williams. Williams over to Kenrick Williams for a 3-point shot from the top of the key. No good. And the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball. So Shagman with the miss. And he got the shag. Look at the shag now. He got that thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Shagman.
Shagman from Martin. All right. Pacers inbounds down 2 with 50 seconds left to go in the first quarter. McConnell at the logo, guarded by Wallace. Shot clock running down to 10 seconds. McConnell around the Mathurin screen, over to Mathurin. Mathurin down the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Mathurin. His putback is good. And we're tied at 22. So good follow back by Mathurin. Pacers, Thunder inbounds over to Wiggins, who just checked into the game. Wiggins with the ball out to Williams. Williams with the ball, guarded by Shepard. Williams down the lane, lays it up and in. Should have been an and one. Thunder go back up 2 with 22 seconds left to go. All right, Pacers inbounds. Mathurin over to McConnell. McConnell with the ball, guarded by Wallace at the logo. McConnell still by the line, close to the half court line, guarded by Wallace, and the ball is stolen by Wallace, and he throws ahead to Holmgren. And how many seconds left to Holmgren? Oh, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Oh, they call a blocking foul. I thought McConnell was there, but he might have been moving. So that Holmgren will go to the free throw line. But we'll see. With 1.3 seconds left to go in the quarter, good defense by Wallace on McConnell. Let me see what Holmgren did. Let me see on this move.
Good pick.
I don't know. But Holmgren will be on the free throw line. But he had to, like I said, he has to chip in, man. He's got to chip in and do something. And his first free throw is no good. Bro, you got to come to play. And it looked like Bradley will come in to check in the game for the Pacers with 1.3 seconds left to go in the quarter. So Holmgren got to make these free throws. 1.3 seconds left. Got to come to play, bro. They're going to need you. And his second free throw, this one is good. And it's a 3-point lead, 25-22 with 1.3 seconds left to go in the quarter. Pacers inbound. McConnell inbound the ball looking. McConnell looking to throw a long pass, throws it to Siakam, almost out of bounds. Siakam catches it, fires, no good. And that is the end of the first quarter with the score. OKC up 25-22 with a 3-point lead. But like I said, OKC they got to stretch out this lead, man. With
Yeah.
Haliburton down and all this stuff, this is your time to go. I want to see some fight in these guys. OKC, I want to see some urgency. I don't see no sense of urgency in these guys. This is it. This is Game 7. You got to keep your foot on the gas. You got to close this game out on your home court, because if you lose this game, they don't have Haliburton, and they beat you in this game and win a championship. That's a huge indictment on your franchise.
Mm-hmm. So was Haliburton's injury really a calf, or was it Achilles the whole time?
They said, I mean, if there was a calf, it was the right calf strain, and but like I said, you keep playing on it, then it's going to lead to other injury, and that's what it is. So they'll see, they'll do the MRI by tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure it's what we think. It's
that's a ruptured Achilles.
Yeah. So, and like I said, and then you got to look at what time that it happened. It happened June 20, the end of June. So he's going to be out for all of next season. He's out all of next season. So here we go again. That changes the trajectory of the Indiana Pacers. Also, who's the other one who is out for most of the year? Was that Milwaukee? Lillard's going to be out for a while.
Mm-hmm. Tatum, Haliburton.
Tatum's going to be. See, that's what I'm saying. It changed the trajectory of these other teams and next season and stuff like that, and what they can do. What I'm saying, that's a big blow to these guys. He said, but can you blame him for playing though? How many times are you guaranteed? No, listen, you don't blame him. Like I said, if you can play, you can play. But I know he wasn't at full strength because of that right calf strain. He just did it in Game 5, and he's like, hey man, and he played in Game 6. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, hey, let me just play this one, and this is the last game anyway. But the one, like I said, the one thing though about a leg injury, and compared to like a arm or something like that, a leg injury, man, is just like, you're going to do other things, man. You'll do other things to it. If it's already bad, you get to pull a hamstring, you could do something. You tear your hamstring, you're going to do something because you're overcompensating. And I'm going to tell you something. All the, the Novocaine, the shooting up, it ain't going to mask it. It'll mask the pain, but it won't mask the severity of the injury.
Yeah.
He said the Pacers and Celtics are going down a notch next season. I'm almost feeling sure of it. Yeah. Like I said, man, because like at the time of the year, these injuries are occurring at the end of the season. This isn't the beginning of the season where it's like, okay, well, he missed this season and he'll be ready for next season. Nah. Big break, tough break for the Pacers, man. Like I said, feel bad for them, feel bad for Tatum, feel bad for Kyrie Irving, feel bad all these guys that get these type of injuries. These are serious injuries. These ain't no like you just broke your foot and you'll be out for 3-4 months. You know what I'm saying? You be back. Nah, this one is much deeper than that. And like I said, when we and Pat was talking about microfracture surgery back in the day, man, after them guys came back, man, they lost their explosion. They couldn't jump as high as they used to because that microfracture took a lot out of you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we got over 1,167 people in the building, man. Please hit that like and subscribe button, man, and share it on all social media platforms. I will put the links in the chat, man, so that we can go in and subscribe. Like I said, it costs you nothing, man. It is totally free.
Oh, my bad. Oh, Hartenstein tries to dunk, but he misses the dunk. All right. O'Connell brings the ball up for the Pacers. Gets a screen. Mathurin takes the wide open elbow three and hits.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna be putting the links in the chat. I'm gonna put the links in the chat while you're doing it.
All right. Williams brings it up the court, gets it to the lane, has to kick it back out to Hartenstein. Hartenstein to Caruso. Back to Hartenstein. Hartenstein takes the layup and is fouled by Bradley. And he will go to the free throw line. Hartenstein may give you, he might miss both of them. All right, Hartenstein's first free throw is up, and guess what? No good.
Oh, come on, bro. What the guys they count on to help them?
Second free throws up, and that is no good. I told you missed both.
Oh my god!
Rebounded by Bradley. McConnell brings it up the court, going against Wallace. Gets a screen from Bradley. Picks up his dribble, gets it over to Mathurin. Mathurin back to McConnell. Gets the screen from Siakam. Now Siakam posting up, going against Wallace. All right, Siakam gets it to the lane. Siakam, it's stripped, but it's fouled. And Siakam will be going to the free throw line. I'm telling you, this game, I can watch.
There you go. All the links are right there, man. Make sure you go hit that like and subscribe button, man. It costs you nothing. It is totally free, man, to the Aboriginal Sports Network, the Man-Cave Podcast, and Big Pat Sports Talk, bringing this live stream, Game 7, do or die, Indiana Pacers versus the Oklahoma City Thunder.
All right, Siakam. First free throw is up, and it's good.
Yeah, they're hitting their free throws. And they're going to need Wiggins and these guys coming off the bench to make shots. They're going to have to make shots.
Yes, they are. All right, Siakam. Second free throw is up and off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein kicks it over Caruso. Caruso pushed the ball past half court. Picked up by Siakam. Caruso looking for Wallace. Does not give it to Wallace. Gets to Hartenstein. Back to Williams. Williams gets it to the lane. One-on-one with Bradley. He takes the step back three off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Wallace. Gets it to Caruso. Caruso has the ball. Kicks it over to Hartenstein. Back to Caruso. Nice find by Hartenstein right there for the easy jam. And Oklahoma City back up by 1. All right, Siakam bringing it up the court. Hey, he kicks it to Bradley. Bradley kicks it out to Mathurin. Mathurin fakes the pass, kicks it to Bradley. Bradley. And he is fouled by Williams, and Bradley will go to the free throw line.
And Bradley giving them good minutes off the bench, being a force down there.
Mm-hmm.
And what's that? Miles Turner's having another quiet game again.
Yeah.
And this dude expects to get paid.
Yeah,
he expects, but he's getting paid. He's about to get paid. Oh man!
All right, Bradley at the free throw line. His free throw is up, and it's good. Forgot Tony Bradley was out of North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Bradley. His second free throw is up, and it is good. That's how you hit free throws, big man. All right, Caruso. Oklahoma City back down by 1. Williams with 4 points and 2 fouls already. All right, Hartenstein gets over to Wiggins. Wiggins tosses to Hartenstein, and he misses the alley-oop, but it's fouled. All right, this is a good foul. Hartenstein will miss. Oh, no, it's not a shooting foul. How is this not a shooting foul?
I don't get that, man. He got pushed in the backboard going. I don't know how they be coming up with that.
All right, Williams with the ball. He gets it to the lane. He takes the layup, and it's no good. Batted out to Caruso. He takes the open elbow three. Air ball. Williams steals it from Bradley, and he is fouled by Bradley.
Caruso.
OKC is doing everything to keep them in this game, and as long as they stay in this game, the more confidence they have. Watch.
Mm-hmm. That's a bad recipe.
Yep. And definitely Indiana puts up a run that goes up by like 8 points. Watch. All right, inbounded to Wallace. Wallace gets it to Williams. Williams in the lane, kicks it to Hartenstein. He takes the layup and scores. 29-28. OKC back up by 1. McConnell with the ball for the Pacers. Kicks it out to Siakam. Siakam thought about the pull-up three, but kicks it over to Mathurin. Mathurin, look at the passage to somebody. Okay, going one-on-one with Caruso. He kicks it over to Siakam. Siakam kicks it to Luigi. It is ripped by Caruso. Caruso with the steal. Caruso slows it down, kicks it over to Williams. Williams to Wallace. Was Wallace? Wallace loses the ball. My God.
Good grief.
All right, McConnell brings it up the court. Man, you got to get that dude out of there. McConnell got Wiggins on him. McConnell looking for somebody. Pass to Luigi. Trying to get it to Siakam. He does get it to Siakam. One-on-one in the post. Siakam backs him down. Siakam keeps backing him down. Siakam step back jumper. No good. Off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Hartenstein. All right, Caruso bringing it up the court. Luigi with the defense. Gets it over to Williams. He has Bradley on him. You got to take advantage of this. All right, Williams going against Bradley. Gets it to the lane, takes the layup, and it's fouled. That's what you got to do. I bet you that's a numbing pain. Excruciating at first, then it just goes numb. All right, Williams. His free throw is off. My God.
Good
All right,
grief.
Turner, Obi Toppin, and Naismith
Wholesale
checks in the game for the
changes.
Pacers.
Wholesale changes.
Right.
D-Dan Shelton, what's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in. Salute.
All right, Williams' second free throw is good. OKC 2-point lead, 30-28. Now Nembhard is back in the game. Obi Toppin sets the screen. Lou Dort is back in the game for OKC. SGA is back in the game. SGA picks up Nembhard. Turner trying to post Williams. He does not go in the post. I don't understand that, man. All right, sets the screen for Nembhard. Williams picks up the defense. Nembhard kicks it to Turner and shoots the layup, is fouled, and he will go to the free throw line.
Turner got to get more active.
You got Jalen Williams playing the 4 and Turner in the game. It should be taking advantage of that.
And Jalen Williams got 2 fouls, so he got to be careful himself.
Yep.
And then get another from
first
home.
Free throw is up, and it's no good out the front of the rim.
What a coincidence. He said, Holmgren, you need to be in the game and doing something. Holmgren, you ain't doing nothing.
All right, second free throw is good. All right, back to a 1-point lead. Wiggins with the ball, kicks it over to SGA. All right, this is what OKC got to put on the run, man. All right, SGA crosses over Nembhard. Oh, nice spin and it's foul.
OKC's already in the bonus already. Wow. They'll be shooting free throw the rest of the quarter.
Man, they don't play defense at all, bro. That's
I know, right?
That is absolute trash.
That's
First free throws up, and it's good.
That's why I be laughing when the fans be shouting defense. A lot of these teams don't play defense.
They don't play no defense. You should be chanting, "Please miss, please miss."
Right?
They should be cheering. All right. SGA, second free throw is up, and it is good. Back to a 3-point lead. 32-29. Nembhard loses it, and Wallace steals the inbound. Wiggins gets it to the lane, kicks it out to Williams. Williams kicks it over to SGA. All right, SGA with the ball. Step back 3, no good. Oh. All right, Obi Toppin with the ball for the Pacers. Can't take advantage of a dumb inbound pass. All right, Nembhard with the ball. Guarded by Wallace. It's a screen from Turner. Kicks it over to Obi Toppin. He takes the corner 3. That is no good. Rebounded by Turner. Kicks it out to Naismith. He takes the elbow 3 and splashes it. And we are tied again. All right, SGA with the ball. Gets a screen from Dort. Kicks it back to Dort. You know a rainbow 3 is coming. And no good. And it's stolen by Wallace. And kicks it to Williams, kicks it to SGA.
Oh, man, that pushed off like a...
Oh, my goodness. He takes a step-back jumper, and that is good. Man. Like, I thought D-Hop was bad at the receiver position with it. Man, these dudes will fit right in.
Yeah, the NBA got to do a serious thing in the offseason. I look at these offenses, these push-offs. There's a lot. It's too much push-offs because this is really going to get more and more out of hand.
Look at that chicken wing, man. Good.
That's why. And they extend their arm out. That's like they extended their arm out.
Extended it out.
That's an automatic offensive foul. I don't
Yeah.
know what the NBA be looking at, man. It's like because if you keep letting this happen, more players gonna keep doing it, and then guess what? It's gonna lead to brawls. It's gonna be fight out there on the court because people gonna get pissed off about
Yeah.
that stuff.
We are almost at 1,400 in the chat, man. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, we're gonna see. It's like OKC, man. This is not a good sign with OKC, man. You just letting this team hang around. It's like, bro, you guys are not scoring. You guys ain't doing anything. This is how you lose games and stuff like that. You had a chance, a golden opportunity to really put. I don't see them playing with no sense of urgency, bro. If you lose this game, you got nobody to blame but yourself, man. A fully healthy team, and this is what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like I said, Jalen Williams and Chet Holmgren are doing nothing, absolutely nothing, man. It's like these is when your stars are supposed to come up big, man. SGA, Jalen Williams, Holmgren. This is y'all supposed to be like the main guys right now, and right now we get nothing. And Indiana bench, don't get it to Indiana bench. They start getting hot and they start making a lot of points. They're gonna beat you guys, man, because the Indiana bench can beat you guys if these Matherin, Toppin, McConnell. You see how them guys are playing?
Mm-hmm.
Your bench got to match their bench, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know what's the name? Caruso hit a couple of threes, but they're gonna need what's that, Wiggins to make some shot, Wallace, Isaiah Joe when he comes into the game, you're gonna need these guys to score, man. And Holmgren, you got to get yourself in this game. You got to get yourself in this game, bro. I mean, you right now you're invisible. That's what Mets say. They say the lower, but he says torn Achilles for Haliburton. He'll be out all next season. Yeah, I mean, we kind of
Yeah.
figured that's what it's gonna be. He's gonna be out all next season because the time of the year that he just got hurt at the end of the season, the end of the the playoffs. It's my June. So Pacers might be in the hunt for our starting point guard or our point guard because it'll be just McConnell on there and stuff like that. So they're gonna have to get another point guard. Yeah, man. Lillard's gonna be out next year. I mean, well, I think Lillard will be out. He'll miss some parts of the season. A lot of guys are gonna meet. A lot of guys on these teams are gonna be out, man. Yeah, yeah. Lillard's gonna be out for all the season too because he tore his Achilles too. Lillard, Tatum, Halliburton.
All right, let's see what they do. What's going on, Max? All right, Nimhard. Oh, my stream messing up a little bit.
Okay,
All
over
right,
to Matherin.
Nimhard. Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right, Matherin gets to the lane, misses, and rebounded by OKC. All right. Oh, SGA brings it up the court, kicks it to Wallace. He takes the three and scores. Wallace hits a shot.
Oh man.
All right, Nimhard with the ball. Oh man. Nimhard with the ball, kicks it over to Turner. Naismith with the ball. Oh, Caruso almost steals it. Nimhard with the ball going against Wallace. All right, now going against Chet. Kicks it to Turner in the lane, and he is fouled. All right, let me refresh this now while you're going to the free throw line. That will be Wallace's second foul. Man, what the hell? Turner misses the first free throw. Good Lord.
Man, these guys are just terrible at the free throw lines, man.
Damn, he been in the league 10 years? That is true.
Mm-hmm.
All right, second free throw is up, and that one is no good. And it's saved by the Pacers. Oh, McConnell gets into the lane. He takes the pull-up jumper, and no good. Rebounded by SGA. SGA brings it up the court. I don't know what's wrong with my stream, but it's pausing. Kicks it over to Wallace for another three. No good. Yep, over the backboard to be Indiana's ball. Man, I don't know. It's pausing going in and out.
It's
McConnell with the ball. Go ahead, man, Cade.
All right.
Let's get
and
situated.
McConnell scores. Caruso quickly inbounds to Wallace.
Nice.
Wallace with the ball over to Caruso. Caruso down the lane, throws it out to Chet Holmgren in the corner. Wide open 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Neesmith. And here comes the Pacers down 3. Over to McConnell. McConnell with the ball. McConnell in the lane. Looking, throws out to Nembhard. Nembhard down the lane, lays it up and in. And it's a 1-point game. Timeout on the floor, OKC. 37-36 with 5:22 left to go in the second quarter. And Reggie Miller in the stands. Reggie. And listen, man. I don't know what's going on with Turner. Missing 2 free throws is like, bro, all these guys who are being non-factors is not even helping their team, man. They get to the free throw line, they can't even cash in. But for OKC, hey, Holmgren, Williams, SGA, you guys got to come to life, man. Y'all need to go on like a 12-0 run, 13-0 run or something. Yeah, but y'all got to do something because this game keeps playing the way it is. This is what happens.
And then gonna win.
Yeah, they're going to win. And if they win, guess what? You have no excuses. You can't say, there's no excuses. I mean, they're missing their best player now. You know what I'm saying? And this is your home court. I don't see what a sense of urgency is and stuff like that. Even when I look at the coach is so mild-mannered, man.
Man, this is crazy.
We'll see who will step up. I mean, Wallace hit a 3, but like I said, Wiggins got to do things too, man. He got to be more aggressive too. Wiggins, what's the name? Even Kenrick Williams when he comes in and stuff like that. For some reason, Isaiah Joe hasn't come in yet. Don't know what's going on. But Hartenstein, Holmgren, their bigs got to do something. Their bigs have done nothing in this playoff series, man. They haven't made. I mean, their height advantage has done nothing.
They haven't. Chet Holmgren has done nothing.
But these are guys that be getting all these big contracts and commercials and stuff. It's like, bro, at the end of the day, man, you're healthy. You got to be out there averaging like 20-something, 25 points a game in the playoffs. I mean, Chet Holmgren, for real, I think he's only averaging like about 11 points. Or even that, if that, I don't even know if he'd be scoring that much, man. Because he really hasn't making a difference. He hasn't made a difference. I mean, his size, he hasn't made a difference. Like, be a rim protector or even like shooting the rock outside on a 3-point or inside in the post and stuff like that, getting putbacks. Ain't see no lob passes, anything. Iman, yeah, man. Yep. Yeah, man. Haliburton got hurt for real, man. He's done for this. He's done for next season, most likely.
Mm-hmm.
He said, OKC got guardian angels. Well, hey, we think they got guardian angels, but they better wake up because, like I said, this game is right here. This game, they should be up by this game by like 10, 15 points in this game at least. But they acting like they don't even care. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, at the end of the day, you got to come to play, man. You know what I'm saying? The crowd is trying to feed the energy to you, and you guys are just like going through the motions. We'll see how they close out this second quarter. They're going to close it out strong or not. So now they just have a 1-point lead. A lot of time left to go in this second quarter, man. Yeah, everybody giving on Twitter for Haliburton. All right, back to action. OKC inbounds to SGA. SGA with the ball, guarded by
Back
Nemhart.
man.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
SGA brings it up the court, past half court line. SGA, oh, nice crossover. Gets it over to Williams. Thought about the three. Now he does take the three in. That is no good. Rebounded by the Pacers. They can take the lead here now. Nembhard bringing it up the court. Kicks it over to Naismith. Naismith takes the pull-up three. No good. Rebounded by Lou Dort. Lou Dort gets it over to SGA. He brings it up past half court, up by one. SGA, screen from Chet Holmgren. Gets it to the lane. Puts it out to Lou Dort. Rainbow three is up, and that is good. Hell, Turner falling down for 40, 30, 36. OKC 4-point lead. All right, McConnell. He brings it up the court. McConnell gets the screen from Turner. All right, Turner, SGA in the lane. You got to get that to Turner. McConnell. Now Turner gets it off a deflection. He takes the shot, and that is good. All right, lucky right there. But, hey, rather be lucky than good sometimes. Williams kicks it over Lou Dort. He takes another rainbow three. That is no good. Rebounded by Nembhard. Nembhard kicks it over to McConnell. McConnell bring it up the court. Look at the tie, take the lead. All right, kicks it over to Nembhard. Back to McConnell. McConnell trying to take Caruso off the dribble. Caruso's not having it. All right. Caruso still on McConnell. McConnell gets it to the lane, takes the jumper, and good. And it's a tie game. 3:50 left here in this first half, 40-40. SGA kicks it over to Chet Holmgren. He gets it to the lane, and he is blocked. And is rebounded by McConnell. Gets it over to Nembhard. Nembhard brings it up the court. Slows it down, kicks it over to Turner. He takes the elbow three off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Lou Dort. Come on, man. You got to get a better set than that, man. All right, SGA, screen from Lou Dort. SGA into the lane, and he is blocked by Siakam. McConnell brings it up. Back to Siakam. Siakam getting into the lane, almost loses it. Then he gets it back, and it's tipped out of bounds by – no, it's off Turner. My God, come on.
Too many empty trips for OKC, man.
Get that out of here. All right. Is this Wallace with the ball? Lord, thank you. Passes to Williams. All right. And Williams almost turns it over off Turner's foot, though. So it'd be a reset. All right. Lou Dort with the inbounds for OKC. Matherin with the coverage. All right. Lou Dort gets it to Wallace. He almost loses it. Wallace kicks it to Williams. Williams. Oh, my goodness. Runs from underneath the basket. Kicks it out to SGA. SGA gets it to the lane. Takes the layup, but it's blocked, but it's goaltend. And OKC gets a 2-point lead. I think he would have missed that. All right, Nembhard brings it up for the Pacers, down by 2. Nembhard getting the screen from Turner. He takes the pull-up jumper, and that is off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein over to Williams. All right, Williams one-on-one with Matherin. Kicks it over to SGA. All right, he's going against Nembhard, waiting for the screen from Hartenstein. Nembhard fights off the screen. Another screen by Hartenstein. He gets it to the lane, kicks it to the corner. Williams thought about the three, kicks it to Lou Dort. He takes the three, and that is way off. But Hartenstein gets the rebound, and it'd be a jump ball. Man, that thing was so hard.
Oh man, some of these I just don't see these guys with the urgency. They just throwing these shots up like they at the rec league or something.
Yeah.
Bro, this is the playoffs. You gotta just shoot that ball like you want to make it, man.
Playing like they at the rec. All right, shot clock at 0.5 of a second, so more likely this will be a 24-second violation. Yep, and it's knocked out of bounds by Hartenstein. So
Oh, good
Pacers will
grief.
get the ball. All right, Nimhart with the ball for the Pacers. Haliburton with the Achilles injury, man. Can they pull this out without the pretty much leader? Matherin kicks it over to Naismith, back to Matherin. Matherin going against SGA. He takes the pull-up three, and it's good. Ooh, that was nice.
Yeah.
Pacers with a 1-point lead. All right. Looks like they trying to trap SGA. SGA kicks it to Hartenstein. Oh, that's a turnover by Hartenstein. Yep, keep trapping
Oh
SGA.
my God, these dudes are just like
Nice three right there. That was nasty. All right, Nemhard with the ball for the Pacers. All right, kicks it over to Obi Toppin. All right, Obi Toppin looking for somebody. Kicks it back to Nemhard. Nemhard waiting for the screen from Obi. He does get the screen. Kicks it over to Toppin from top of the key with a three. That is no good. And it's a foul. Loose ball foul on Wallace. And Siakam, will it be going to the line? Are they in the bonus? Yep. Uh-oh. You gonna let Indiana go into the halftime with a lead? Lord have mercy.
That's what happens when you ain't making shots. You're getting all these wasted trips, empty trips.
Pascal Siakam will be at the free throw line. All right, Siakam misses he hits the first one. I'm sorry. All right, Stephen A. Smith and I'm getting ready. This is piss poor by Oklahoma City to me. This is piss poor basketball.
And I don't even see that coach getting in on
that. Second free throw is up and it is good. Indiana has a 3-point lead. Now self-doubt might start to kick in. All right, kicks over to Hartenstein, Caruso. All right, kicks it to Williams. Williams, nice defense by Siakam right there. Williams behind the back, tries to get into the lane. Kicks over to SGA. SGA takes the step back three. No good. Rebounded by Siakam. Okay. Nemhard with the ball. McConnell. TJ McConnell trying to get it. He does get underneath the basket. Brings it back out. Kicks it to Nemhard. Setting up the offense. Nemhard one-on-one with Hartenstein. Gets it to the lane. Step back jumper. No good. Rebounded by Williams. And the Thunder bringing it up the court. Could go for 2 for 1 here. SGA gets it to the lane, kicks it to Hartenstein, and won.
Good move. You said that these cats, OKC lose to Haliburton, now they deserve to lose it.
Yeah. This really shouldn't even be close, even with Haliburton in the game. That's a tough shot right there. All right, Hartenstein, his free throw is up and it's good. Tie game. 39.2 left here in this first half, and we're tied at 45. Would you believe that with Haliburton tearing his Achilles? Oh, my goodness.
Right.
Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul right there.
Wow.
Off Matherin, man. That is piss poor. All right, inbound to SGA. All right, SGA, yep, trap him. Every time you get the ball, trap him. Ain't nobody else hitting no shots. SGA thought about the step back three, doesn't take it. Crosses over, spins, gets into the lane, takes the jumper, in and out, and he would go to the line.
Yeah, it's his Achilles. Said that. They haven't said that, but that's what it looks like, and I think that's what it's going to be, man. That's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be.
Yep, it's confirmed. It's Achilles. Free throw is up and it is good. All right, second free throw is up and it is good. OKC with the 2-point lead. All right, Indiana, 24.5 seconds left, so they'll be able to hold for the last shot. Well, they can hold for the last shot. Siakam gets across half court. Caruso playing some tough defense. Gets over to Nembhard. The linebacker, Lou Dort, playing. All right, Nembhard. He gets a screen one-on-one with Chet Holmgren. Step back three. Good. What a three right there.
Oh, man.
All right, SGA takes the half-court shot, and that is no good.
Even if they win, Haliburton don't want his first championship like this. He ain't gonna have no choice. He's gonna get that ring because he played though. You know what I'm saying? At least he played. He played in the series, so you know what I'm saying. So he'll be all right with that, man. But we are at halftime, man.
Before that too.
With the Pacers leading 48-47 at the half, man. Oh my! I didn't see this coming, man. Especially with Haliburton going now. I thought the Thunder was going to be up this by double digits in this first half, man. But the way they playing like this is game one. Bro, this is it. This is the end of the series right here, bro. The winners, this is your home court. Your fans, like I said, the fans are trying to feed you guys and to will you guys to a win, and you guys don't even want it right now. But we'll be back with the halftime stats, man, after a word from the Man-Cave podcast, man.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God. That's him. You feel the vibe? That's me. We going live. That's us. That like button shared, you been subscribed. Stadium. That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves. Yeah. That Turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in the show called The Man-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Stay calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Productions. What that mean, we about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S-God T.O.D. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
Tom, once again, the Indiana Pacers leading at halftime 48-47 over the Oklahoma City Thunder, even with their superstar Tyrese Haliburton out the game with most likely a torn Achilles. You know what I'm saying? So most likely his season will be over next year. He'll be out for all next season. But halftime stats for the Indiana Pacers, Pascal Siakam with 10 points. Aaron Nesmith with 3 points. He's been in foul trouble. Also, Miles Turner with only 3 points in this game. He's really going to have to step his game up, man, if they want to win this game tonight. Andrew Nembhard has 9 points, and Tyrese Haliburton, before he left the game, has 9 points. Like I said, he was 3 for 4 from three-point range. He was hot, but he is out of the game now. Off the bench, Obi Toppin still hasn't scored yet. Tony Bradley with 2 points. TJ McConnell with 4 points and 3 assists. And Benedict Mathurin off the bench with 8 big points for the Indiana Pacers. Overall shooting, 16 of 38 for 42%. Three-point shooting, 8 of 16 for 50% for the Pacers. 8 of 13 from the free throw line. Pacers have 20 rebounds, 9 assists, and they have 8 turnovers in the game. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, Chet Holmgren has 5 points and 4 rebounds. Jalen Williams has 5 points and 2 rebounds. Isaiah Hartenstein with 5 points. The high man for the game for the Oklahoma City Thunder is the MVP, Gilgeous-Alexander, with 16 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. Luke Dortz with 5 points. Off the bench, Alex Caruso with 8 big points off the bench, and Cason Wallace with 3 points off the bench. Overall shooting, 17 of 42 for 41%. 3-point shooting, this is where they're really lacking, 4 of 18 for 22%. Free throw shooting, 9 of 13 for 69%. They have 22 rebounds, 11 assists, and only 4 turnovers in this game. Once again, Pacers with a 48-47 halftime lead, man. Don't know what the Thunder, they're going to have to wake up in the second half. You know, I know games are a tale of two halves, but this first half could not have gone any worse for the Thunder than being down by 1 point at halftime to a team that's missing their MVP starter, who was in this game, who was hot in this game, who left this game, and the Pacers still are beating you guys without one of their top guns. Man, so I don't know in the second half what adjustments they're gonna have to make. But first things first with me with their coach, like I said, he's just too even keel and too nonchalant for me, man. He's not digging in these guys and getting these guys. I don't see no sense of urgency. I mean, I know that's how he coached all season long, but this is the playoffs. It got to be a little bit different, man. In the playoffs, you got to let these guys know that the severity of this game. And you know, this is a major game. This is not a major series. This is not just like, you know, regular season. This is for the high stakes. This is for everything right now for a championship to bring to the city of Oklahoma City, man. They first ever. And Pat, how you feel about this for OKC? How do you feel about them going in the second half? You have a good feeling, or you just feel like this is another thing they're gonna let slide?
They definitely can let this game slide, man. It depends on how these first few minutes go here in this third quarter. If they let Indiana build any type of lead of like 8 points or maybe even 10 points, I think Oklahoma City might lose this game, man. I do. And they having no confidence taken away from them. You didn't lay the hammer to them after that, you know, that gas that they had with Tyrese Haliburton. You let them stay in the game, and you actually have them with a lead going into halftime. That is egregious. That is absolutely egregious.
And another NBA news, man. If you've been living under a rock today, the big news, breaking news: Kevin Durant, Phoenix Suns trade Kevin Durant to the Houston Rockets for Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, this year's number 10 lottery pick in the 2025 NBA draft, along with 5 second-round picks for Kevin Durant. So Kevin Durant moves to Houston now. We'll see how that goes, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, he should just stay there. He just stepped into Phoenix, bro.
I think Phoenix wins that trade tremendously.
Get from under Durant, and now I'm hearing that Phoenix will also either try to trade Bradley Beal or just have a buyout, because he has 2 years and $100 million left on his contract, and they really want to get rid of him so bad, but he has a no trade clause, and that's the thing that's been holding up that. But I guess they figure they'll buy him out because they just want to get rid of him so bad. So we will buy you out, man. We will buy you out. It's like, yo, you got to get out of here. Yeah, you're right. It'd be funny if he still gets a final MVP. I'm down in Tampa, and I was hating hard on these Pacers fans that are earlier today. OKC better stop playing. He said, you talking all that stuff to them. It's like, yo, the Pacers are doing their thing, man. That's a stupid trade by the Rockets. Dude was doing a live interview on stage when he found out. Yeah, I saw that with Kevin Durant. He was in New York. And then he was talking to Taylor Rooks and stuff like that. And he was like, people in the crowd was like, yo, you got traded. Then he said something about the Knicks or something like that. It's like, he going to the Rockets, man. So we'll see, man. Like I said, 37-year-old Kevin Durant probably got about a couple of more seasons, 2 or 3 more seasons, man. We'll see what the Rockets do out west, man. But, you know, the West is loaded too, man. They got OKC right here. You know, you still got Denver. You got the T-Wolves and stuff like that. So we'll see how the Rockets do with Durant. You know what I'm saying? Now they got Şengün, Durant, Jabari Smith. What's the name? Amen Thompson and Fred VanVleet. So they got a good over there, man. So, you know, we'll see. But we'll see how Durant does over there, man. We'll see if he, you know what I'm saying, if he takes that team down or not, man. You know what I'm saying?
I think the Rockets got a lot worse.
He said they got a lot worse, man. Man, we have 1,800 people in the building, man. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button, man. The link in
Mm-hmm.
the chat for the Man Cave podcast, Big Pass Sports Talk, Aboriginal Sports Network, man. And make sure you go subscribe to all the great content creators at the Aboriginal Sports Network, Big Pass Sports Talk, Unpopular Opinion Sports with NYG, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, EP Way the Giant, Leaf Diggy, Mets 2128, Ghost Dog, as well as Rob R0B, Shakes Montana, Delay of Game. And make sure you go ahead and, as well as the Man Cave podcast, man. Bring you this live stream, man. Everybody tapping in. It is free, man. It costs you nothing, man. Just hit that like and subscribe button, man. But yeah, like I said, second half, man. Like I said, they need to show the locker room scene with OKC because I want to see how they coach talking to him. Because if he's talking that mild manner stuff, I ain't even trying to hear all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you need to be getting in these dudes like like letting these know like this is a major game, bro. You guys are playing like what I'm saying, like
It's
you don't even
the
want to
major
play.
game. It's the most major
Yeah,
game you can play in NBA basketball. What is going on?
and this is the last game of the whole season, bro. Ain't nothing left to do, and you got to leave it all out there on the court today. There's nothing. There's no more of the games left, bro. You got to leave your best game out there, man. And look, like I don't even know if Isaiah Joe might be out the. He might be out of the rotation because he ain't come. He ain't playing this first half at all off the bench. They just going to Wallace, Caruso, Wiggins, and Wiggins got to do something. Wiggins ain't doing nothing.
Nothing.
Wiggins ain't done nothing. All right, Dean. This is game 7. This is it. I mean, there's nothing else left, man. I mean, you got to leave it all out there in the court. And I don't think, and looking at this game, I don't see guys leaving it all out there on the court. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how they need more. What's that? Mike Malone, the coach like that, because he be calling his players out. He'll call them out, just like Finch with Minnesota did when he called Anthony Edwards out in the playoffs this year. You got to call these guys out, man. Shea Gilgeous, you got to call these guys out. Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, call them
Yeah.
out, man. They got to get out of this. This is the coddling age now with these NBA players, and they get coddled too much by the coaches and all this stuff. And it's just like, yo, you got to like, we need more Bill Parcells type coach and calling these dudes out, cursing them out. I don't care what you got to do, but you got to motivate. You got to challenge these guys. RC said Pacers might be able to do this. S and Pat.
Yeah.
I said might, but but hey, the way they playing, the Pacers, like I said, the Pacers got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? The Pacers have nothing to lose, and OKC's the one that has all the pressure on them. And like I said, Chet Holmgren is doing nothing. I don't care what nobody says. Holmgren ain't doing nothing. Jalen Williams ain't doing nothing. You both got 5 points apiece. That's not enough. You guys should be having 15 points apiece at halftime.
Facts.
SGA only one with 16 points. And Caruso got more points than both of y'all. He's off the bench. He got 8 points.
Sad, man. This is for all the marbles and you
See,
bullshit.
this is when guys be talking about all these players like during, in the season about how this guy's a beast. I was like, bro, that's regular season. I could care less about the regular season. Show me in the playoff what you're made of. And a lot of these guys fail in the playoffs. They don't have it. They just don't have it in them, man. The regular season, everybody could be world beaters in the regular season, but the playoff come with the pressure come, and then everybody want to go high, you know what I'm saying, and be invisible. I always say, man, hey, we need more Derek Jeter type players in the playoff. We don't need no more A-Rods. You know what I'm saying? It's too many A-Rods running around here in the playoffs. You need some Derek Jeter, guys that step up under pressure situations. So you already know the Thunder lose, the media others gonna say they too young. And I don't want to hear about they ain't gonna I don't want to hear all that. And I know that's what they're gonna say, but guess what? You're healthy. Nobody wants to hear that. You know what I'm saying? You're not missing 2-3 players.
Mm-hmm.
You got everybody. You got everybody, and they're healthy. These guys got to step up and play. The moment can't be too big for you. This is what everybody dream of. When every kid in America, every kid, I don't even care what country you're in. When you play sports, this is the biggest moment you dream of, being in a playoffs or being in a championship game with a pressure situation, and you hitting that last second shot or you performing. That's what everybody dream of. Don't nobody dream of getting in big games and wetting the bed. You know what I'm saying? Not showing up. And if I'm the Thunder coach, like whoever is like the guys like Caruso should be playing more in the second half. If these other guys ain't, sit them guys on the bench, man. You got to send them a message. Send them a message. You're not performing. You're not going to be playing. We don't need you to be up running up and down the court getting a cardio. So we'll see. Like I said, in the second half, man, for the Pacers, hey, Pacers just keep doing what you're doing, man. Hey, the game is right there, man. The pressure's not on you, man. Like I said, you can play loose, but I'll say one thing: the Pacers start hitting more and more 3-point shots and start getting out to a bigger lead and stretching the lead out, man. OKC and the bigger lead, they're gonna start being feeling that pressure and they're gonna just probably wilt under pressure, man. Because like I said, McConnell is more than capable of replacing Haliburton right now, like he's running the team and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? These guys are going to play Matherin coming off that bench, Toppin coming off these bench. These guys are producing. You know what I'm saying? For the OKC, your big players not even producing. Holmgren's not producing. Williams not producing. And then your bench, you only got Caruso coming off the bench scoring. And these other guys coming off the bench ain't scoring. So OKC going to have a problem in the second half. These guys have to rise to the occasion. They have to perform. You got to perform, man. Like I said, there's nothing else about it. There's no way I could say it, man. You have to step up and perform. You better come to life in the second half, or that championship. You got 24 minutes for a championship, man. Somebody's gonna be crying after this, man. When this game's over, somebody's gonna be crying, and the worst thing to do is be crying when you're at home and you watch another team on your court celebrating a championship while you sit on the bench with tears and a towel over your head. You want Indiana to have a miserable plane ride home. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want them to have, man. You know what I'm saying? You're at home. You want to celebrate the championship because guess what? You win the championship tonight. Then guess what? You can go to the club tonight, right? You can go out to the club tonight and puff your chest out. But if you lose, you better not be in them clubs tonight. You better be in the crib. Because sports and everything, everywhere you turn is gonna be all over, man. It's like this, and guess what? And they're gonna be ripping you, man. You already know Stephen A. gonna be ripping into you guys. Man, Pat, we almost 1,900 in the building, over 1,900 in the building, bro.
That's what's up, man. Y'all keep tuning in. And, man, hit that follow button, man. Hit that follow button. If you're watching on Twitter X, hit that like and subscribe button to all these content creators here on the Aboriginal Sports Network, man, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network, covering the whole finals for you guys. And it is the last half of NBA basketball of the 2025 season.
Some facts, because there is no guarantee you're gonna get back to this grand stage next season if you lose. Yeah, it's never. I mean, everything. Everybody knows sports is a 1-year thing, man. And next year is like, injuries, other things that happen, man. You already know how it goes. He said, if you lose, you better go home and drink the pain away.
10-9-8, Siakam, Nembhard, and Matherin. Looks like their players are trying to step up while OKC is still sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what these teams do here in this third quarter. OKC will start off with the ball. See what they do, man. This is our analysis quarter here.
Thanks, D.D. Shelton. We appreciate you guys more than ever, bro. You guys make us go, man.
All right, here we go. That stall offense. There we go. Kick it out to SGA. 5 seconds left on the clock. Still ain't went towards the basket. Now he takes a long three, and that's way off. And it's knocked out of bounds by the Pacers. They get bailed out.
And he kicked his leg out, too.
Yeah, he did. I'm telling you, man. They're playing a Pacers team that feels they can win now because they didn't take advantage when Haliburton went down. You should have went on a run. And their confidence would have been shot. But now they go into halftime with a lead. Oh, they finna play you hard the rest of this game. SGA with another three. That is no good again. Rebounded by Chet, and he puts it back in.
Tom.
Chet Holmgren sighting. All right, see what Indiana gonna do. Naismith comes off the screen. All right, Nembhard with the ball. Kicks it to Turner, back to Nembhard, and he loses it out of bounds. You can't start doing that, Indiana.
Mm-mm.
All right, SGA with the ball. He gets it to the lane, kicks it out to Williams. He takes a three. That is no good. Rebounded by Luke Dort. He kicks it out to SGA. Back it down, Naismith. Oh, man, that's a – yeah, right. All right, Luke Dort almost turns it over. Luke Dort fires it up and hits.
Oh!
What a shot. Wow. All right, Chet Holmgren gets a block. Kicks it out to Siakam for his three, and that is good. All right, Siakam. That will be MVP if they win. All right. Williams with the ball. Throws it over to Caruso. He thought about the three, and he is bumped, and he'll be fouled by Naismith. What else is new? That dude stay fouling, bro.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that was a travel on SGA. All right, SGA with the ball. SGA getting it to the lane, kicks it out to Luke Dort. He gets it to the lane. Luke Dort fights. Luke Dort kicks it down to Williams. 4 seconds. Kicks it over to Caruso. He takes the layup. No good, but puts it back in.
Good. Put back.
OKC back up by 3. Nembhard to Siakam. Mathurin is starting to get real. Kicks it over to Turner.
Mm-hmm.
Nembhard gets the screen. Nembhard takes the long three. That's in and out. Rebounded by Williams. All right, here comes SGA for OKC. SGA one-on-one with Nembhard. Almost loses it. Kicks it out to Luke Dort. He takes another rainbow three. That is no good. And Caruso falls down trying to get the rebound, but it goes to Indiana. All right, and it's stolen by Williams. Williams, one-on-one against Nembhard. Gets it to the lane and scores. What a layup right there.
What a shot.
What a shot. I thought that was going to get blocked.
Mm-hmm.
All right, is this a run? This is what OK is going to have to do to close these boys out. One good run, and it should be over with.
Okay, it look like Mets want to come on in. Yo, that's crazy, man. So they make the tough shots, but they miss the easy shots.
Right.
And we all, Pat, is official. We over the 2,000 mark, man. 2025. Let's get it.
Thank you for everybody tuning in.
Yeah, he said ain't no reason why they shouldn't win this. They should be leading by more, man. Like I said, I need to see more out of they star players of urgency, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they just too, like you said, they just too quiet at times. It's like, bro, this. Oh, but they got all the commercials, right?
Right.
Said this is the last game for basketball, but we will be back on Wednesday, man. Wednesday night at 8:00 for the NBA draft, the first round, man. So make sure everybody tap back in here Wednesday night, 8:00 on Aboriginal Sports Network for the 2025 NBA draft to see who will be the first pick. I know everybody know who going to be the first pick is, but then I think after that, at the number 2, I think the first 2 will be known and stuff like that. But then we don't know what number 3 is going to be since got some reports that Ace Bailey is not working out for teams and stuff like that. I don't think he's trying to steer his way to some certain teams, but I don't know if that's a good tactic or not. So we'll see what happens in the draft, man. I don't know who's giving him advice, but it's like, bro, the higher you go, the more money you get, man. So if you want to be the third pick and then you slip down to like number 8 or bro, that's you losing money right there. So definitely tap in Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Oh, we'll see. We'll see if OKC gonna push this thing up, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll see if they're gonna put with a sense of urgency now. We're gonna see. Still think this game gonna come down to the wire, man. This is a close game. It's gonna come down to the wire. This is get your popcorn ready for the fourth
Mm-hmm.
quarter.
All right, Pacers with the ball. That Mather in the corner for 3, no good. Rebounded by Naismith. Naismith takes the shot. That is no good. And hustling for the rebound, he gets the loose ball foul.
He just got fouled on the first one. I don't know what they
Right.
just let him get away with some plays, man. Darnell, big money. What's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in. Leaning towards Johnny Bryan, the Knicks' new head coach. Yeah, I would like Johnny Bryan, but I think they're probably going with Taylor Jenkins or Mike Brown. Who knows for right now?
All right, Nembhard with the ball for the Pacers. Top of the key going against Lou Dort. Gets the screen from Turner. Goes into the lane. Oh, he almost gets an and one. Come on, Chet. You gotta be able to block that,
But
man.
what is this thing with the arm thing? What is the arm thing?
I don't know, man.
It's this generation with the arm thing.
Why are people just grabbing arms? I don't understand.
Grab your arm and lock your arms up under people and also so they can get fouls also, but you're gonna get hurt. You're gonna dislocate your elbow. I mean, you're gonna dislocate something with that, man.
All right, TJ McConnell checks in after Nembhard hits his first free throw. All right, there goes the spark giver, TJ McConnell. Nembhard, 10 points, 2 assists.
Mm.
All right, second free throw is up, and then it's good.
Let's see if OKC got that killer instinct.
Right. Williams brings it up the court for OKC. Williams gets it to the lane, takes the layup, way off. Nembhard with the ball. Nembhard bringing it up for the Pacers. Tries to cross over Caruso. Good defense. Caruso is chasing him all over. Now he gets the screen from Turner. Kicks it back to Turner. He takes the wide open 3 and hits. And we are back tied again. All right. SGA with the ball for OKC. All right. He takes a step back 3. That is good. His first 3-pointer of the night. All right. Mathurin bringing up the ball for the Pacers. Kicks it over to TJ McConnell. All right. McConnell with the ball, gets the screen from Turner. Lou Dort plays that screen very well. Lou Dort chasing him everywhere. And the ball is turned over. OKC has the ball. Lou Dort kicks it. Oh, it's knocked out of bounds by Turner.
Bad pass.
I don't know how you don't get 2 points out of that.
Right.
All right, SGA on the baseline, going against Nembhard, backs him down, kicks it out to Chet Holmgren. His 3 is up, and it is good.
Time.
OKC puts it back, gets a 6-point lead. Largest lead of the game for either team. All right, TJ McConnell gets to the baseline, throws it away. All right, here comes a run. It looks like it. Williams with the ball for OKC. Williams kicks it back to SGA. Gets the screen from Chet. SGA step back, spins, gets it to the lane, kicks it out to Williams. Wide open three. No. Oh, it bounces in. And now it's a 9-point lead. Uh-oh.
Wow. This is the thing. This is the OKC that people was thinking about.
Threes from their big three players. Williams, Chet, and SGA hit a three on a 9-0 run. And that's what this team should have been doing to this Indiana team.
Wow. Got a little breathing room. But a 9-point lead is not safe.
No, it's not. No, it is not.
Like you're saying, this was the type of run that they needed in this game. OKC got to go on a 9-0 run, 12-0 run, something like this. The type of run that they need now. Let's see if they could stretch their lead out and play with a sense of urgency and like play some defense and stuff like that to keep this lead, or is it going to be going seesaw game, going back and forth? Because right now you got the Pacers right now, but my whole thing is like, hey, start driving and take it to the basket and get them in foul trouble, because you keep selling for 3-point shots, you're going to keep missing it and they're going to get right back in the game.
All right, OKC doing what they're supposed to do so far in this third quarter.
Let's see, man. Let's see who they're going to keep it going, man. Like I said, they're closer to a championship, man. This is closer to a championship you're going to get. This is close. This is real close, man. But still a lot of time left to go in the third quarter and stuff like that. So, but if I'm OKC, I'd rather be up 9 and down 9. You know what I'm saying? But as we all know, the Pacers been here before, man. They've been down before, so this is nothing to them and stuff like that. So they're not going to be bothered by it. You know, they could just like make some stops and get some runs and stuff because, you know, they got Siakam, they got Turner, you know, and then they got Toppin, Mathurin, and McConnell and stuff like that. So, and Neesmith and Nembhard. So we'll see how the Pacers respond.
All right, Pacers with the ball down by 9 now. TJ McConnell gets the screen from Turner. Nice fight through the screen by Wallace. TJ McConnell gets to the lane. He takes the layup and scores. Nice play right there by TJ.
Oh, Wallace.
And Wallace is, that dude terrible. They're going to get rid of him. All right, Lou Dort gives it to Williams. Williams going one-on-one against Naismith. Lou Dort back to SGA. SGA with the ball. He goes to the baseline, gets into the lane, takes the layup, and scores. Nice move right there by SGA. Wish I could see more of that from. All right, Nembhard over to TJ McConnell. He cannot be the only offense, Indiana. McConnell gets it to the lane. Chet Holmgren with the nice defense. Tries to get back underneath the rim. He's relentless. Gives it over to Obi Toppin, and he is ripped. Lou Dort with the ball. Lou Dort looking. Lou Dort tries to cross over Toppin, but kicks it back out to Wallace, and Wallace almost travels. What the hell? SGA with the ball. SGA 1-on-1 against Nembhard. He's getting ready to do it. Okay, gets to Williams. Williams thought about it twice. Now he gets to the lane, takes the layup. No good. Rebounded by Turner. All right, Naismith back to McConnell. McConnell, nice crossover. He gets it to the lane. He takes the layup and scores again. TJ McConnell is not giving up. All right, McConnell, 8 points. All right, SGA, step back three. No good. This is what keeps him in the game. All right, Nembhard with the ball. Nembhard kicks it over to Obi Toppin. Back to Nembhard. Kicks it over to McConnell. McConnell. And he's got a bullseye to the rim now. He takes the shot and scores again. He is on a mission. All right, SGA with the ball. He gets it to the lane. Kicks it over to Chet Holmgren. He dunks it home. All right, and OKC goes up by 7. All right, McConnell with the ball. Man, I like McConnell. McConnell getting into the lane again. Takes the layup again. Scores again.
On Wallace.
Wow. Down to 5. All right, SGA. Double team. Oh, and they call a foul. And he'll go to the free throw line. They could have called a foul.
Oh.
On Wallace on that one layup that McConnell had.
Right.
All right, SGA at the free throw line. Free throws up, and it is good. All right, Williams goes to the bench, and Hartenstein comes in. SGA, second free throw is up. It's no good, and it's knocked out of bounds, and it will be Pacers ball. Yeah, that's how you keep them in the game.
Yeah, man. Got to make them free throws, man.
Obi Toppin kicks it to Nembhard. All right, Nembhard with the ball. Wallace going against Nembhard. Spins, gets it to the lane. Step back jumper. No good. Rebounded by Caruso. All right, Caruso kicks it over to Lou Dort. He takes a pull-up 3. No good. And Caruso tries to dunk it home, but misses. O'Connell with the ball. O'Connell stuttered dribble. Picked up by SGA. Naismith with the ball. Kicks to the Obi Toppin. Back to McConnell. McConnell gets it to the lane. Takes the jumper and scores.
Golly.
TJ McConnell going crazy in this quarter.
He got 10 in this quarter.
Right. SGA going against McConnell. Kicks it out to Caruso. Caruso kicks it to Lou Dort. Lou Dort in the corner. No good. Rebounded by TJ McConnell. Here we go. TJ with the ball. Gets the screen. TJ McConnell has Hartenstein on him. Uh-oh. All right. McConnell. 1-on-1 with Hartenstein. Spins. Gets it to the lane. Kicks it to Bradley. Bradley not ready for it. Kicks it to Obi Toppin, and he loses it out of bounds.
Good grief. Caruso tried to throw it down on somebody.
Shout out to TJ McConnell, man. All right, Caruso with the ball. Kicks it over to Williams. Williams almost loses it. Back to Williams. All right, Williams Gets the screen from Hartenstein. Throws it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein turns, throws it to Wallace in the corner, and he hits the corner three. All right, back up to 7. That was a huge three right there by Wallace. Oh, they trapped McConnell, and it's lost. And Wallace has the ball, takes the layup, and scores.
Good move.
All right, back to a 9-point lead. Obi Toppin with the ball. Obi Toppin, he gets it to the lane, spins, almost loses it, and they call a foul.
Wow, he's a dude say he lost his balance or something like that.
Right.
But
All right, Luigi is in the game. Wallace will take a seat after getting 5 quick points. Oh, no, he won't. He'll stay in the game. Sorry. Wiggins comes in for SGA, it looks like. It looks like Bryant will come in for the Pacers and get Bradley on the bench. Thank you. All right, McConnell gets the ball. McConnell gets it to the lane. McConnell kicks it out to Bryant, and he'll take the three. And that is no good. Rebounded by Mathurin. And
Bryant
it's almost stolen.
Brian coming firing off the bench.
All right, TJ McConnell trying to inbound. That's 5 seconds. Yeah, 5 seconds. Oh, my God.
Can't do that, man.
That is huge. All right, Caruso with the ball for OKC, up by 9. Williams with the ball going against Mathurin. Crossover, loses it. Hartenstein picks it up. Back to Williams. All right, Williams gets the screen from Hartenstein. Hartenstein falls. He gets into the lane, takes the layup, and scores. Uh-oh.
Wow.
All right, TJ McConnell with the ball. All right, Rick Carlisle calls timeout.
That's what's good, Bets. He's like, yo, 11-point lead, man. Dewani, what's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in. Salute. Mets was good. Mets, can you hear me? Must be on mute or something. But Pat, we got 2,400 people, man. Man, please hit that like and subscribe button, man, to the Man-Cave Podcast, Big Pat Sports Talk, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network, man, on this live stream Game 7 between the Pacers and the Oklahoma City Thunder for an NBA championship. The winner, whichever team wins, will be the NBA championship for the first time. OKC with an 11-point lead right now, trying to win their first championship ever, man. And I'll make sure I'll put the links in the chat, man. If this is your first time to the Man-Cave Podcast or the Aboriginal Sports Network, Big Pat Sports Talks, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man. It is totally free, man. It costs you nothing.
All right, Pacers with the ball. TJ throws it in to Turner. All right, TJ McConnell down by 11 points. McConnell with the ball. Crossover Hartenstein takes the jumper and scores. Man, TJ McConnell.
Giving the business, right?
Man. All right, Williams brings the ball up for OKC. Gets the screen from Hartenstein. Going one-on-one with Turner. All right, steps back, takes the jumper, and it's in. Back up by 11. Man, it's a shame wasting this quarter by TJ McConnell. All right, TJ McConnell. And he is fouled by Williams.
Salute, guys.
Salute, Mets.
On, Mets.
You must have had your thing on, Mets. I'm gonna let you call the fourth if you want to.
Sure.
I'll let that finish this out.
Another Met loss out of my mouth.
Hey, look, we are talking NBA Finals.
I know. I'm just saying. Uh-oh.
Jalen Williams has 4 fouls. That could be interesting.
Who, Jalen?
Yep. He has 4 fouls.
Better come to play now. He better come to play, man.
All right. McConnell has the ball. McConnell gets it to the lane, kicks it out to Luigi. He takes the 3, and that 3 was way off. Rebounded by Hartenstein. All right. Williams with the ball for OKC. Williams gets it to the lane, pushes off, takes the jumper, and no good. Rebounded by Mathurin. Mathurin brings it up the court. 50 seconds left here in this third quarter. Kicks over to TJ McConnell. McConnell gets the screen from Turner. McConnell takes the layup and no good. Goes off. Thought that was going in. Caruso with the ball for OKC. Gets it to Hartenstein. Brings it past half court. Hartenstein picks up his dribble, and it'll be a timeout.
They call a timeout with 35 seconds left in the quarter. I guess he'd be like, yo, we trying to run a play.
Well, one thing's for certain, Indiana's not going to have Haliburton in the lineup at all next year, no matter how it plays out.
Nope.
Especially when you consider you only have about a 4-month recovery window between now and the start of the season. And because NBA has the smallest the NBA and the NHL have the smallest stop gaps from the end of the postseason of 1 year to the start of the regular season the next. Know what I mean, Pat?
Mm-hmm.
It's only like a 4-month window at best between the two teams.
Yeah, because they play so many games.
Actually,
there's going to be a lot of stars out in the East with torn Achilles.
Well, they actually play the same amount of games between the leagues, 82.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but them guys was playing like the same thing back in the day. It was just different, man, as far as like they trying to speed things up when they should go back to the way it was. Coach, what's good?
Going on, Coach?
Keep up the phone. Yeah, Coach, good to see you, bro.
Man, 18 points off turnovers in the third quarter. Oklahoma City, that is crazy. All right, SGA with the ball up by 11. SGA gets it to the lane, pull up jumper, no good. But it's tipped in by Hartenstein, and OKC goes up by 13. Largest lead of the night for OKC. All right, Nembhard with the ball. Looks like the pressure is finally caught up to Indiana. They fought as hard as they could, it's looking like. Nembhard gets it to the lane. Nembhard almost loses it. Nembhard has to get the ball out, gets it to Siakam. Siakam, one-on-one with Caruso, pushes off, takes the jumper, and is blocked by Caruso. All right, final seconds. SGA takes the shot. Man, that was crazy.
Good D.
All right, 13-point lead for OKC going into the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Can they do what Russell Westbrook, James Harden, and Kevin Durant couldn't do?
Paul George.
Oh, he said, Dewan said, you think the Rockets gave up too much for KD?
Yep.
They wanted more, but Houston held out because they wanted Jabari Smith too, which is good that Houston didn't give up Jabari Smith. But giving up that number 10 pick, that lottery pick, I don't think they should have gave up that lottery pick though.
Same for me. I mean, when the rumor mill was going around that the Knicks were thinking about getting Kevin Durant, I was like, no,
that's always going to happen though. You already know.
In 2019 when you were a joke, you shouldn't get him now when you're serious contenders.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, for the Rockets, yeah, like I said, I just think the 10th pick was just too much. Now them 5 second-rounders, I just laughed at those, man. But Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, the number
You
10
just
pick,
gave
I
your
think that was a little bit for a 37-year-old, but I mean,
yeah, you just gave the
yeah,
Suns a gravy train right there with that duo in the backcourt.
yeah. But them other teams held steady, like Houston. I mean, San Antonio. They wanted San Antonio to give up Stephon Castle and something, and San Antonio wasn't going for that. So
No, I'm not giving up Castle.
yeah, I know, man. That's what I'm saying, man. You already know it. Like I said, they can ask for what they want, but it's what you give them and something like that. At the end of the day, so they wanted Kyle Ware, some other guys from Miami, and also Miami's like, nah. You know what I'm saying? And let them go to
And then
Houston.
there's the
Let's
whole
let's
rumor
see
about,
what's gonna happen.
and then
Huh?
there was the aforementioned rumor about Bradley Beal. Either get rid of him by trading him or just buy out his contract.
I think
Yeah,
they're
they
just
gonna.
gonna buy out his contract. Ain't nobody willing to trade Bradley Beal for that contract.
They're gonna buy him out and then he'll go sign with somebody else. But yeah, ain't nobody taking that on. I mean, because he's still got a no trade clause, but they just gonna. But so they're gonna which, but they just gonna buy him out. That's all. So he'll get his money.
Well,
He'll get some of
it
his
all
money.
comes down to this. Final
Yep.
quarter,
This
the final game of the season.
Yep.
this is the most important quarter right here. Don't matter what you did in the first 3 quarters. This is the most important quarter right here. Somebody's gonna be
game
crying
seven,
and somebody gonna be laughing.
has a game 7 in the finals ever gone to overtime?
I don't think
I
so.
think no, I haven't. Not that I know of, but I'm gonna have to look it up and see. But I doubt it. But
Just thought I'd ask.
this thing just like OKC. This is yeah. They up at what 13 points going into the final quarter. This is their game right here to win a championship, man.
Yep.
They 12 minutes away from a championship if they can hold on. But like we said earlier, 13-point lead still is not enough because guys fall in love with the 3-point shots, and you know what happens when you start missing them and stuff like you're gonna get the other team to come back in the game, and
And
if
we
this
saw what
game gets
happened.
to yeah, if this game gets to like 6 points or something like that, it's gonna be a lot of pressure on OKC. So they don't want to get it down under double digits.
We saw what happened to OKC in the first game when they had like a 13 or 15-point lead going into this quarter.
Mm-hmm. And they
Lee
remember.
Smith,
I'm pretty sure they remember.
layup, blocked. Rebound to Matherin. The top in. 3-pointer. Short. Matherin hot pursuit. Rebound. Last touch by Indiana. It'll go to Oklahoma City.
Hey, Mets. I'm gonna call the fourth quarter, bro.
All right, Pastor, you gonna call the fourth quarter match?
I thought you said I could do it if I wanted.
Yeah, but
I'm
Pastor, you
gonna
want to call
call
it?
All right, kicks it over the top end. Like I said, 3, no good. Rebounded by it's knocked out of bounds off OKC. No, they said it was off Indiana. Let's see how that is, but okay. Kicks it over to SGA, up by 13. All right, SGA with the ball, brings it past half court. Wiggins kicks it over to Wiggins. Wiggins thought about the 3, spins, gets it to the lane, kicks it out to Caruso, back to SGA. SGA, step back 3, good. This game's over. Yeah, this game's over. Obi Toppin with the ball, kicks it over to Naismith. Naismith gets it to the lane, pump fakes, kicks it out to Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin, he almost loses it. Naismith almost loses it. He does lose it, but it will be off OKC.
I don't think so. Looked more like that ball just slipped out of Neesmith's hands and Holmgren didn't even touch him.
Oh,
yeah, that's what
they're
it
gonna
looked like.
challenge
So
it.
yeah, they're gonna challenge it. So
Yeah, that was
I
off
was gonna say,
Naismith.
did he?
Yeah, it just slid. Yeah, the ball just slid right out of his hands.
That's gonna be a tough break for for Indy, man. So they're probably gonna be partying down in Oklahoma City tonight, man. If they can pull this off, they pull this off. It looks that way.
Yeah, his game's over. They don't have the firepower to do it now.
You say they ran out of gas, and so Siakam and Turner don't look like they're gonna do nothing in the fourth quarter.
It
Just
looked more
started.
like
We'll see.
looked to me more like once Haliburton went down, that was the dagger.
Yeah, but they fought though. They fought. I mean, it's just this third quarter. This third quarter, like they started making some mistakes and not making shots, and that's the game just opened up for OKC. But this game been close until that third quarter.
Ow.
He said no lead is safe in today's NBA. He says it's done.
Yeah.
Finito. Finito. Well, like I said, I'll see what it looked like around the 6 minute mark. I mean, Siakam got a lot of experience. Let's see how he does in his fourth quarter with them. So they fought for a little bit, mess. Now the Pacers are like, okay, we cool. Like we gonna let y'all get this one, right?
Right.
Send Indy home. With Ali out, I can't rag Pacers fans. Yeah, it was a tough. I mean, it's a 7 game series, also. I mean, I thought this was gonna be over in 6, but not
Should
at
have went
all.
over to 6, but they do
Hmm.
what they were supposed to do. The NBA draft will be this Wednesday and Thursday? Yep.
Hmm. Yeah, first round Wednesday, second round. Second round don't be nothing. It just be like trades or whatever. Teams be like,
Mhm.
"Oh, we traded all these picks." Oh, Haliburton.
All right, OKC up by 16 with the ball. Caruso has the ball. Caruso going on with Naismith. Kicks it down to SGA. All right, going against Nimhard. And he takes the shot. No good. Rebounded by Naismith. All right, if they're going to do anything, they got to do it now. Siakam brings it up the court. Siakam one-on-one with Chet Holmgren. Gets it to the lane. Kicks it out to Mathurin. Mathurin. Jab step. Another jab step. Mathurin kicks it out to Siakam. He takes the top of the three. No good. And Caruso is held by Naismith. Another foul on Naismith.
He's attacking like the fouls on somebody else.
Right. Man, get off of him. Leave him alone. All right, Caruso brings up the ball for OKC up by 16. SGA going against McConnell. This should be a mismatch. Back of McConnell down, gets it to the free throw line, turns around, throws it out to Wiggins. He takes the deep three. That is no good. Rebounded by Naismith. Kicks in the Mathurin. Mathurin brings it up the court, going against Lou Dort, trying to get it to Siakam. Man, get it to Siakam in the post. Thank you. Man, it's either going to be a foul or a bucket. Little ass SGA on him. Man, that's a foul. Good grab his arm. All right. TJ McConnell with the ball for the Pacers. McConnell probably going to have to go for 20 points in this quarter. And he is fouled by Lou Dort. Since 8:32 in the third quarter, TJ McConnell is the only pacer that has scored. That is crazy work.
That's crazy.
That is
Listen,
ludicrous.
that's been McConnell versus the Thunder.
Where? Yeah, where's Siakam? Where's the Miles Turner?
All right, TJ McConnell with the ball. Gets it to Naismith, to Siakam. Siakam drives against Chet Holmgren. Kicks it out to Naismith, and he is blocked. And Siakam takes the shot. That is no good. Rebounded by Chet Holmgren. Man, this is pathetic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, SGA with the ball. He almost loses it. SGA, one-on-one against Naismith. Will he get his fifth foul here? SGA between the legs, spins, gets it to the lane, throws it to Wallace, and he scores.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. 11 assists for SGA. McConnell gets the ball. Can somebody score besides McConnell? This is ridiculous.
Right.
McConnell with the ball, going against Chet Holmgren. Good defense. Trying to get back in there. Naismith, he takes the layup, is blocked by Chet Holmgren, and Lou Dort saves the ball. Good grief. All right. Up 18. SGA crosses over, takes the three. No good. Oh my God. Wallace just threw Nembhard out the way. No foul call. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. SGA back with the ball for OKC. He gets it to the lane. He kicks it out. Williams with the three. And bang. It is good. And it's a 21-point lead.
He said that's all she wrote.
Yeah, looks like OKC will get their first championship.
Can anybody say Barry start the champagne concession?
Right.
OKC said they woke up. Let's see if they stay awake. Yeah, they're gonna stay awake now. 8 minutes left to go.
Man, it's been TJ McConnell versus the
That's
OKC
crazy.
Thunder the whole second half.
TJ McConnell was the only one scoring in the third quarter. That's crazy. And then in the fourth quarter, nobody can score.
This is absolutely ludicrous.
Man, Neesmith, Nembhard. One of these guys, where's you guys at? And Siakam, Turner. I mean, Toppin, Mathurin. You got some guys, man.
I swear it's the Haliburton injury. He was their spark plug, and now it's been snuffed.
Now it's snuffed out of him, huh? He said they don't have no more a will to fight no more, man. And now they're getting blown out. And this game was, like I said, this game was close. And all of a sudden the third quarter happened, and that was it. Like we said, Pat, the tale of two halves, right?
Right.
Well, I guess after this game, I'll see you guys for my NXT stream Tuesday, and then the draft stream here Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
After that, I'm going out of town for the weekend.
Okay. Hope you have a safe trip. Enjoy your trip, man.
You ain't lying. Enjoy yourself.
I'm going to Pigeon Forge this weekend.
Oh, okay. Dollywood, Dollyland, huh?
Mm-hmm.
He said, lucky Haliburton. Haliburton, not Kobe. Mm-hmm. So where did the Pacers go from here? Down 21 points. Somebody got to score. Yeah, they're going fishing, right? They're going fishing, but hey, enough respect to them, man. They played for an NBA championship, man. Forced a game 7, man. Like I said, they didn't lay down when everybody thought they could have laid. They didn't lay down, man. Kudos to them, man. But it looked like their run is going to come to an end. In the next season, we got 4 dudes with ACLs, man. You got Kyrie Irving, you got Damian Lillard, Jason Tatum, and now Tyrese Haliburton. Wow. So those guys going to be out for all 4 of those teams. But at least Dallas will probably select Cooper Flag. So they'll be happy. Do they go from here back to Indiana and clean out them lockers?
Yeah.
So the Thunders are 8 minutes away from a championship, their first championship.
Tell you what, Shea Alexander been getting some blocks in this series too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. TJ McConnell versus OKC. TJ with the ball. And it'd be a legal screen.
Come on, Turner.
Good Lord. And Turner ain't did a damn thing in this game.
Yeah, he about to get paid.
All right, Williams with the ball. Pacers trying to steal it from him. Got to get past that half court line. He does. Williams going against Nembhard. All right. SGA with the screen. Williams back to SGA. SGA looks for that step back. He does. Takes 2 steps back and shoots, but is rebounded by Lou Dort. Lou Dort gets it back to SGA. All right, SGA. He gets it to the lane, kicks it out to Williams. His 3 is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Chet Holmgren, and he puts it back, and that is no good, but Turner with the foul.
That Holmgren got fouled.
Man, forget that.
Let me see if Chet got fouled. Let's see if Chet got fouled.
Turner ain't doing nothing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Turner. I mean, yeah, Tyrone, 19-2 run is serious. 19-2 run. And that 2 points is by McConnell. It's crazy, right?
All right, Chet Holmgren at the free throw line. His first free throw is up, and it is good. Man, this has been absolutely insane. Ain't nobody did nothing but TJ McConnell.
And now we want to see if somebody else going to score other than McConnell.
Right, Nembhard with the rebound after the missed free throw. Pacers have missed their last 9 field goal attempts. Nembhard kicks it over to Siakam. Siakam takes the jumper, and there it goes.
Yeah.
Somebody got a point besides McConnell. Yay. All right, Caruso. Right. Kicks it over to SGA. SGA at the top of the key. Siakam with 15 points this game. All right, screen. SGA one-on-one with McConnell. SGA crosses over. Another crossover. Gets to the lane. Falls down. And it's stolen by Mather, and he is fouled by Caruso.
They letting these guys put their hands on people on defense like that with McConnell.
And I don't know. It's like it's just a free-for-all out there. All right, Pacers with the ball. Siakam has the ball. Backing down SGA. Turns around. Takes the jumper. Oh, but he'll go to the free throw line.
SGA looked like he didn't even want to foul him.
Right.
So crazy.
Little ass SGA. He should be taking advantage of that every time.
Yeah, RC. Indiana's a fever town now. Indiana fever. Someone hit the simulate button. Yeah.
Nice. Siakam hits the first free throw. Second free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Mather, and it's blocked. And Siakam takes the 3, and that is way off. Good grief. What is going on? Williams gets smacked in the eye.
Set playing some D now, huh?
All right, 6:48 remaining left here, and this is Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Chet Holmgren, 13.7 rebounds, 4 blocks. Good thing everybody didn't want to play besides TJ McConnell the whole second half.
Mm-hmm.
All right, SGA gets a screen from Chet. SGA one-on-one with Naismith. Gets it to the lane, pushes off, takes the jumper. That is no good. Rebounded by Luigi. Nemhard. They're going to have to do something here behind the back, going against Caruso. Oh, he traveled. Kicks it to
I know.
Mathurin. He almost loses it. Mathurin throws it off the backboard, and it's fouled by Chet Holmgren.
I didn't call that walk.
That man walked a journey.
Hey, you think Reggie Miller left the building already?
Nah.
More than likely.
Nah, Reggie be right there.
Consoling what's name be at the end of the game.
Then again, Reggie Miller and the Pacers are like Wile E. Coyote, screwed over by their own creators.
Mm-hmm.
Mathurin first free throw is up, and it's good. All right, Chet Holmgren will go to the bench, and Wallace will go to the bench. Hartenstein comes in for OKC. All right, Mathurin second free throw up, and it is good. All right, OKC with the ball up 17 now. Plenty of time remaining, but they'll have to do something. Caruso gets to the Hartenstein. Why is he at the three-point line? All right, kicks it to Williams. Naismith playing some good defense. And the Pacers do get the turnover. Mathurin gets it to the lane, takes the layup, and that is no good, but there'll be a foul.
Mm-hmm. If they could score and stop the clock, that's what they need.
Right. All right, Mathurin at the free throw line. First free throw is up and good. Skittish free throw, but it went in.
If they can get some stops, it can make it interesting.
All right, Mathurin's second free throw is good. Yep, pressure. You got to play full court pressure all the rest of this game now. Yep, taking a while to get it in. Gets it to SGA. Oh, you had a trap. Gets it to Caruso.
Mm-hmm.
Caruso over to Dort. And Dort is going to go to the free throw line.
They trying to say he got hit hard on the side of his face. I want to see what he's holding his ear. Head.
Get up, Dort. That might happen to you.
Yeah, man, that's what. I thought he got walloped.
Yeah, man.
He did fouls the rest of the way. Who's in the bonus? Ain't a bonus.
Oh my God, what are you reviewing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you look at some of these
man?
things, like he just wasted time reviewing some of these plays. They didn't even look nothing malicious. Look. So we're gonna see if Dortz can make free throws, huh?
Yeah. Let's see if those rainbow free throws go in. They smacking each other now? Come on, man.
Right.
Going around just smacking people. All right, Lou Dort at the free throw line. First free throw is up, and it's good. Really needed them to miss these free throws.
Yeah, knowing them, they might make one this one anyway.
Oh,
All right, second free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Matherin. Matherin bringing it up the court for the Pacers. Matherin gets it to the lane. Oh!
He been taking some shots
Oh!
because he was holding his rib on that last one. Dortz.
That's a
It's
hard
just
bump right
yeah,
there.
it's the way he landed. The way he landed. Wow.
Oh!
Yeah.
Damn, they could be off as a foul.
Yeah, I know because the way his arm, right? He tried to shield him off.
All right, Matherin, his first free throw is up, and it's good. That first free throw is sketchy as hell.
Mm-hmm.
All right, SGA returns into the game. Wallace going where he needs to be on the bench. But I'll give it to Wallace. He played better today.
Mm-hmm.
After 13 points, 10 rebounds. Matherin, his second free throw is good. Hartenstein inbounds at the Williams. You got a trap, man.
Yep.
All right, Williams with the ball. Naismith with the defense. Gets the screen from SGA. SGA calling for the ball. Can't get it to him. Lou Dort gets it back to Williams. Screen by Dort. Williams. Oh, nice crossover, but it slips. And turns around jumper. No good. Rebounded by Lou Dort. And come on, man. All right, SGA with the ball. SGA one-on-one with Nembhard. Step back three. No good. Rebounded by Matherin. All right, Naismith with the ball for Indiana. You gotta get fast pace, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Matherin with the ball going against Caruso. Kicks it out to Nembhard. Nembhard gets the screen from Siakam. Nembhard kicks it over to Matherin. Matherin gets it to the lane, takes the layup, and scores.
That should have been a foul too.
Yep. Oh, it's only a 12-point game.
Mm-hmm. Because they selling for threes. Or tough shots. They taking these tough shots. It's like, man, stop fading away on these guys. Step back. All them type of stuff is helping, man.
No.
It's only a 12-point game right now. We'll see what happens, man. Man, we got 2,800 people in the building, man. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button, man, to the Man Cave podcast, Big Pass Sports Talk, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network and all the great content creators, myself, the Man Cave, Big Pass Sports Talk, Mets 2128, Leaf Diggy, TP Way the Giant, Ghost Dog, as well as Delay of Game, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, Unpopular Opinion Sports, or NYG, Rob R0B. Make sure y'all go hit them like and subscribe button, man. And if you're on Twitter, just hit that follow button. 12-point lead. Yeah, Iman, a 12-point lead. Hey, it's still time. 5-something left to go because these guys are selling for 3-point shots, man.
Yeah. And Matherin is playing some basketball now. Wish somebody would have did that when TJ Con. Oh, McConnell was doing his
in the
thing.
third, right? In the third.
All right, they inbound the ball, and Pacers almost get the steal. They trap. Oh, and Hunger gets it and is after SGA, and they escape. All right, SGA gets it to the lane, pushes off, takes the jumper. No good, but it's a foul. All right, free throws coming up for SGA.
Yeah, because he in his landing space. If Nemhard didn't land in landing space, it wouldn't have been a foul. That's the wrong guy to send to the free throw line.
Right. First free throw is good. Second free throw is good. All right, McConnell back in the game for the Pacers. All right, McConnell bringing it up the court. McConnell gets it to the lane. McConnell takes the shot. Is blocked by Chet Holmgren. And it's knocked out of bounds by the Pacers.
Says get that out of here.
Right. All right, Chet Holmgren receives the inbound, kicks it back to Williams. Williams gets it past half court. Williams drives it all the way. Oh, and it is smacked by Nate Smith. And Mathurin has the ball. Mathurin bringing up the court, takes the layup and is fouled. And oh man, he crashes into the ground.
Man,
This dude is playing reckless right now.
You're like he playing roller derby or something out there, man.
Yeah, he traveled.
Oh, the Thunder trying to challenge that play?
Yeah, he traveled before he got fouled.
Let me see. He said they're looking at it. Yeah, 3 long strides, right? 2. We'll see what the officials come up with, man. Yeah, man, too many challenges in basketball.
Well, Mathurin will go back to the free throw line.
Which is where he's been most effective tonight with a 4 and 11 shooting field stat.
He said all these challenges be throwing off my vibe.
Both squads in the penalty, so Indiana's got to be careful. Any more fouls will basically hand Oklahoma City the title.
That's true, Mitch. All right, Mathurin has been hitting his free throws, even though they've been sketchy. All right, first free throw is up, and it's good. He's hit them the same way. Well, his next will be all net again. SGA with 5 fouls. I'll go right at him on offense, too.
You're right.
All right, second free throw is up, and it is good. You got to trap. You got to trap. All right, Caruso can't get the ball in. They have to waste their final timeout.
That may be a reckless move by the Rat.
All these grabbing. They be grabbing so much. You can't even inbound the ball. They be holding people.
Yeah.
He said he must say gather. I must have missed that when they add that because he do travel before he even got. I told you they be coming up with some explanations. You'd be like, what? Some of these challenges. I'm like, if they'd have saw them, then if they took the travel into effect, they'd have been like, well, he traveled before he got fouled. You know what I'm saying? He did travel. All right, 12-point game. OKC, can they hold on to win their first NBA championship, man? We'll see how this goes. Yeah, he said no timeouts. Who used that last timeout? Was that OKC? They used that
Mm-hmm.
last timeout.
Yep.
Oh, that's not good.
No more challenges either.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Caruso trying to get the ball in again. Caruso gets it to SGA. All right. Let's see if they call one of them chicken wings he do and he get his sixth foul. All right, SGA gets it to the lane. There it goes. All right, TJ McConnell on him. All right, on the switch. And step back three. No good. All right, Pacers with the ball. Matherin with the rebound. What the hell? McConnell with the ball. All right, gets the screen. McConnell gets it to the lane. McConnell turns around. Has nobody. He's going to get it 3 seconds. Loses the ball. Man, you can't do that right there. And Matherin again, his ass whoop.
Man, I think I'm gonna be in the hot tub. I mean,
Man,
whatever after the game.
cold tub, hot tub,
Ice bath, whatever you gonna be.
whatever you need, he gonna have to be in there.
He said, yeah, he playing
Why would
basketball.
everybody go right there to the paint and just stand there? That doesn't make any sense.
Madden said, "Is this basketball or this football?"
And football's like what, 2.5, 3 months away from now?
Yeah.
He said the way they playing, the way they knocking Math around, he playing football. They're playing football.
And the tip is won by the Thunder. That's not good. All right. SGA brings it up past half court. Naismith with some tight defense. Naismith. Okay, McConnell.
What's all this grabbing?
I don't get it, bro. All right, McConnell spins, gets to the lane, takes and is rebounded by O'Connell, and it's stolen by Lou Dort. My goodness.
He didn't even see Dort coming from behind him.
Man, Dort, man, that dude could literally play safety in the NFL. And Lou Dort, I thought he was going to take that three, kicks it out to Caruso. Caruso kicks it over to Williams. He'll take the three. And that is no good. Rebounded by Chet, and he's fouled by Naismith.
You know, it's crazy. Indiana just can't score because this game could be getting much closer. They just been missing a lot of shots because both teams haven't scored. Yeah, both teams haven't scored.
Because OKC ain't playing no great game.
Mm-mm.
Ain't Lou Dort just came in there and just stole it.
And the irony, the Thunder are just 2 minutes and 47 seconds away from their first title.
And Chet Holmgren misses the first free throw.
Since 79, when they were still the Supersonics.
Man, if Haliburton plays this game, I think they win. And I legit think that.
So by all accounts, this is technically OKC's second title, if you count their Seattle stint.
Yeah.
Something that most people don't do.
All right. Second free throw is up, and it is good. All right, McConnell over to Nembhard. Naismith, 3 points, 5 fouls. Nembhard gets it to the lane, pump fakes, kicks it to Siakam. Siakam spins, kicks it back to Nembhard. Nembhard takes the three. Good. That was a long three. And Chet Holmgren, good grief.
He
Gets the
walked.
dunk, snowbirding, and yes, he did walk. All right, gets it over to Mathurin. Mathurin goes into the lane. He takes the quick layup. It's back to 10. Hey, man. Shout out to Mathurin. All right, they trap. Oh, and they get away from an SGA. Brings it up the court.
And Neesmith has fouled out.
Boy, Neesmith fouls a lot.
Yeah, that's a foul. That was a dumbass foul.
That was dumb. See, that's bad foul, man. Just what you don't need right now.
This dude has fouled out 3 times in these finals.
And you know what's so funny about these playoffs this year, or tragic, depending on how you look at it? 3 players have gone down to a torn Achilles. All 3 of them star players in the East Conference, and all of them wore number 0. Damian Lillard in round 1 for the Bucks, Jason Tatum for Boston in round 2, and here Tyrese Haliburton for Indiana.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is true.
I didn't even think about that match. That's crazy, man.
I just found that little tidbit on Facebook.
Oh, yeah, that is true. I didn't even think like the number 0.
Yep, all of them. All right. He hits both free throws. Back up to 12. Minute 50 left. Nembhard brings it up the court. Gets a screen from Obi Toppin. Nembhard looking. Nembhard looking. Nembhard almost losing his foul by Caruso.
What is Caruso mad about? You fouled the guy.
And Nembhard will get some free throws now. Nembhard misses the first free throw. Free.
Right.
Hit a 50-foot 3, but can't hit a free throw. Second free throw is up, and that is good.
Might as well just put the nail in the coffin.
Yep. Williams brings it up the court. And they try to trap Williams. Gets it over to SGA. Siakam with the defense. Gets it to Williams. Williams gets it to the lane, and that is fouled, and he will go to the free throw line.
Okay, but Williams been a half him. He missed one, make one type of free throw shooter.
Yep, hits the first one. Second free throw is up, and it is good. All right, down by 13. Come on, minute 20 left. Nembhard brings it up the court. Nembhard. Lou Dort is a monster, bro. It steals it from Nembhard. Williams kicks it over to Lou Dort. Lou Dort kicks it over to Caruso. Caruso kicks it over to Williams. And a foul on Siakam.
I look like the Pacers are going to be crying.
Yep. McConnell already ready to get started.
Got the waterworks.
First free throw is up, and it is good. Man. That's sad. That third quarter was absolutely abysmal.
Mm-hmm.
This fourth quarter's been even worse.
All right. And he misses the second free throw. Rebound by Luigi. Gets it over to Matherin. Matherin takes the pull-up three. No good. Rebounded by Matherin. And nope, he stepped out of bounds.
Neesmith, I don't know what you're crying for. You've been fouling like crazy.
All right. SGA with the ball. Kicks it over to Lou Dort. Wide open in the corner. Oh, an air ball. But it looks like it'd be a push on Chet Holmgren.
And Caruso.
And we're just 32 seconds away from the best in the West being the best of the best
Mm-hmm.
in 2025. This team of kids will be tough to knock off next season.
Yeah, that is true.
Mm-hmm. You got the experience now.
Holmgren first free throw is good. Second free throw is good. Mather been fighting his ass off. Oh, they steal it.
She's like, bro, just get a game up, bro.
Right.
Y'all should have been fighting like this in the third.
All right. Mather hits the first free throw.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Oklahoma City finishes the story.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
OKC are your NBA champions.
And well earned.
Mm-hmm.
Sad for Tyrese Haliburton to get hurt like that in the finals in the game 7 at that.
Yeah, man. So, hey, final score, Oklahoma City 103-91 over the Indiana Pacers in Game 7 to win their first NBA championship for the city of Oklahoma City. Man. Hey, it was a time me and Pat thought like this game was going to go down to the wire with anybody, but hey, I didn't know they was going to have a bad third quarter like that, the Pacers, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if they'd have scored some more points, this game would have been much closer, man.
Mm-hmm.
And in the fourth quarter, both teams was not scoring, so they could have had a chance to win this game.
Or if Haliburton didn't tear his Achilles, because in my opinion, that was the moment the Pacers never truly recovered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're playing on adrenaline, man. Okay. Who that? Okay, that's his piece. Lights out on the season. He says, no party for the Pacers. They going fishing. Yeah, they're going to be going fishing, man. I'm going to get off the final stats for this game. Let me see. Go back up to the Indiana Pacers. Pascal Siakam finishes with 16 points, 4 rebounds. Aaron Nesmith only had 3 points and 6 fouls. Miles Turner, another no-show game, 6 points and 4 rebounds in a closeout game. Andrew Nemhart finishes with 15 points. Tyrese Haliburton, before he left, finishes with 9 points. Off the bench, nothing from Obi Toppin. Tony Bradley had 2 points. TJ McConnell, the high scorer, was 16 points off the bench. But the high scorer in the game for the Pacers was Benedict Mathurin with 24 points off the bench for the Pacers. Ben Shepherd didn't score. Final shooting stat, man, Indiana, 29 of 70 for 41% shooting. 3-point shooting, they were 11 of 28 for 39%. Free throw shooting, they were 22 of 29 for 76%. They finished with 45 rebounds, 17 assists, and 21 turnovers in this game. For the Thunder, Chet Holmgren finishes with 18 points, 8 rebounds. Jalen Williams with 20 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Isaiah Hartenstein finishes with 7 points and 9 rebounds. The MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, finishes with 29 points, 12 assists for a double-double. Luke Dort finishes with 9 points and 7 rebounds. Off the bench, they got 10 points from Alex Caruso and 10 points from Cason Wallace. Overall shooting, 35 of 87 for 40%. 3-point shooting, 11 of 40 for 28%. Free throw shooting, they were 22 of 31 for 71%. They finished with 40 rebounds, 20 assists, and only 7 turnovers in the game. Once again, congratulations to the Oklahoma City Thunder, your 2025 NBA champions. And the Thunder, they did what Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, and Serge Ibaka couldn't do, which was bring a championship to Oklahoma City. So hats off to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, and the rest of the Oklahoma City Thunder, man. But for the Pacers, man, it was a tough loss. But like I said, they played their heart out, man. They made this a 7-game series. This was not a one-sided event throughout this whole series. They fought their way. They fought and clawed, man. Much respects to them, man. They'll be back next year, but they'll have to do it without their star point guard, Tyrese Haliburton, who, by all accounts, tore his ACL. He will be out for the whole season next year. So he joins Jason Tatum, Damian Lillard, and also Kyrie Irving with torn ACLs towards the end of the season and stuff like that. So, like I said, those 4 teams will be out of their star players next year. Man, he said only one team ends the season really happy. Everyone else will be like him. Yeah, man. That's how it be, man. Great call. Salute. He said the Thunder are who we thought the Cavs were. Peace. Yeah, not a great season, but not a good ending for the Cavs, man. Hopefully next year they'll be healthy and stuff like that in the playoffs. That's the most important time of the year when it counts, man, when you're healthy. But like I said, for OKC, they fought, and like I said, they were healthy and they won the championship, man. I want to thank all 3,000 people in the building, man. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button on your way out, man, for the Man-Cave podcast, Big Pass Sports Talk, Mets 2128, Aboriginal Sports Network, and all the other great content creators on the Aboriginal Sports Network, man. It costs you nothing. It's totally free, man. Hit that like and subscribe button. Like I said, I'll be back here Wednesday night to do the NBA draft on the Aboriginal Sports Network, and Mets 2128 would be a Tuesday to do the NXT. So make sure you tap in and support. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. I'm going to get some last thoughts, man, from the panel with Big Pass Sports Talk, and I'm going to let Mets go first. How did you feel about this?
At first glance, when it was going off, it looked close. But once Haliburton went down, for me, Indiana never recovered, and we saw that throughout the second half. Sure, especially in the back end of the third quarter. OKC had the healthier squad. Mark Daniel, in its first ever final, he came through clutch, was able to outlast what Carlisle's experience could bring to the table. And the Thunder more than earned this. Whether you call them the Supersonics and call this their second stint, or the Thunder and call it their first title, either way, the Thunder are the best of the best in 2025, in addition to being the best in the West.
Mm-hmm. All right, Big Pat, how do you feel about this whole series, man?
Oh, man, this series it's going to be a lot of work to done in the NBA next year with the push-offs and the grabbing and the holding. But The Thunder were the best team all season long. They did it in 7 against the Indiana Pacers, and fortunately for them, Haliburton got hurt. I think it might have been a different story if Haliburton was in this whole game. I just think that third quarter wouldn't have went the way that it went, especially if TJ McConnell was going off the way he was and Haliburton facilitating the way that he was doing. Haliburton was hot. You know, he was hitting threes and everything before he got hurt. Prayers out to him and his family. Probably won't play a game next season for the Pacers. You get hurt in the final game of the season. That's crazy. Tear your Achilles, the final game of the season. So, shout out to the Oklahoma City Thunder bringing that championship home to Oklahoma City. And we'll see what OKC does next year. I think this is a thing to be reckoned with for a long time in the NBA, especially if things don't change defensive-wise. I think they have a huge advantage defensive-wise, but we'll see. Those 3 guys can take it to the next level and start, dominating even more. We'll see, but, man, thank you guys. The Aboriginal Sports Network covered the whole finals for you guys, and OKC wins in 7.
Yes, sir, man. Like I said, man, great series, man. Great series. I want to thank everybody for sticking with us, man, throughout this whole NBA Finals, the playoffs as well, man. You guys was very supportive, man. We want to thank you guys, man. Without you guys, we couldn't do this, man. Thank everybody for your tireless and effortless support, man. This is why we keep doing these things, man, for you guys and stuff like that, man. Give you guys an outlet, things like that, man. And come on here and talk sports, man. Watch sports, man, and be good, man. We do this, man. This is the Aboriginal Sports Network, man. Like I said, make sure you go and subscribe to all the great content creators of the Aboriginal Sports Network, man. Like I said, congratulations to OKC. Like I said, they were the favorites for a reason. Like I said, they finally showed because, like I said, at some point, Indiana could have won this series too, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. And, hey, you got to tip your hat off to them, man. Now the hard thing is to see if they're going to come back and defend their title next year because, hey, some teams got better too. But injuries going to play a big part of it too next year because some of the guys that got hurt was star players for teams and stuff like that. So it might knock these teams down a peg and stuff like that, man. So their road might be a little bit easier next year, depending on what circumstances are. But for them too, who knows? Injuries could be a big part of their season too next year. That's why everything's a year-to-year thing, man. So take advantage of it while you're at it. Like I said, they were healthy, and hey, they took advantage of what they had to do, and they won a championship. And hats off to them, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we'll be back, man. Make sure you tap back in here Wednesday for the NBA draft at 8 o'clock, as well as Tuesday night for Mets when he'll be on doing the NXT, man. So make sure you tap back in, man. So then, guys, we'll see you guys, and thank everybody for tapping in, man, to the Aboriginal Sports Network, and we will see you guys on Tuesday and Wednesday, man. Thank you.
Good night.
All right.
So, peace.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Stay calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S. God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know who it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S. God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S. God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly,